everyone. For the next 15 seconds, I'm going to be a neutral. Today we're going to be doing a watch along of Angers beat Lille. It will decide Ligue 1. I'm obviously I kind of like Ligue 1. So after the intro, Euro expert will be here who will want Lille to win. But let's play that European watch along intro. Guys, I am absolutely petrified. I can't lie. In the other streams, I've tried to be a good presenter. I've tried to do different things. Today, you're just gonna get me reacting. I can't lie. My heart is in my mouth. It has been pounding all day. Thanks to everyone who's joined us. I've got Josh here. Thank God we've got Josh's humour to take some of the pressure off. Just said Chelsea finishing 6 points above us in our worst season in years. London is red. Lucky Chelsea bums. Guys, please just argue with them in the comments so I can have something to look at and laugh at. Because for anyone who doesn't know, everyone's just joined right now, everyone didn't see the video, today is the day. Today is the day where we will see if Lille can be crowned champions for the first time since 2011. And it will only be the fourth time in their history. All they need to do is match PSG's results / not lose. If they draw and PSG draw, they win the Liga. But what they need to do is beat Angers. I'm going to bring the lineups up in a second when we got a few more people in here. But for anyone who's not aware, obviously I've classed myself as a neutral, but I've watched Liga all season. I've been a big fan of it for the past couple of years. And have really got into Lille this year. So for them to win this, it's like a level below Leicester City winning the Premier League. But it's up there. This would be absolutely ginormous. So hopefully we can get into it. My voice is going to go very high pitched, but I will say, guys, we will get the link in the chat today. As of course, we're going to get the link in the chat and people could join in. To have their say. Maybe they'll just be taking over the stream while I cry in the corner, depending on whatever happens. But hopefully this will be a good time. Maybe more of a good time for you guys to watch and laugh at me if Lille lose, or laugh at me if they win, because I'll be crying on the floor still. But without further ado, I'd say let's get into the lineups. So we're not going to spend too much time on Angers because, if anyone doesn't know, they're like the French equivalent of Crystal Palace, Palace. Obviously, they've got a good goalkeeper in Paul Bernardoni. He's quite young. He almost got goalie of the year. They've also got Louis Doni. Basically, Angers are a side that play football that's pretty. It's called pretty ugly, and it's very long ball-esque. So they actually beat Lille early in the season. Only one of about the four times they've lost. So it's pretty big. They're not an opponent to go over. For Lille, they've got round about the same starting 11 they usually have. They've only used 21 players this year. They've got Yilmaz and Jonathan David up front. They've got Botman in defence. They've got no Jose Font. I'm not too sure if that's correct, to be fair, because on the different lineups I saw, Font was starting. But anyway, this is going to be absolutely intense. For anyone who's wondering how to watch the game, it's going to be on BT Sport 1. Daniel's brought up a good point. How can Monaco win the league? Now, it gets a bit messy head to head, but if PSG and Lille lose, then Monaco, I think they go top. But it's not really going to happen. It's between Lille and PSG for this. Aditya says Font was suspended for this, wasn't he? I'm going to double check this, guys, because I'm pretty sure on the Twitter lineups I did see a Font was starting. But if he's not starting, that's a big loss. But I just want to make sure this isn't there. Yes, best stream is on. Thank you. Class F got 11 people already in before the game's even kicked off. Really appreciate that, guys. Please make sure you like and subscribe. Oh, I've already told Jem he's going to have to tell you guys to like and subscribe. I'll tell you it now, but during the game, my goodness, it might be a bit lost for it to clear up Adich's point. No, he's right. Thiago Jallo is starting. I don't know what lineup I saw then. So there is no Jose Font, which isn't great. It's a bit like Chelsea playing without Thiago Silva. So it's a bit worrying. But hopefully it won't be an issue. Ultra Parisian is in the chat for anyone who's new here. Ultra Parisian is our resident PSG simp. So he's going to be laughing his head off tonight if things don't go Lille's way. And yeah, Parisian says Monaco can win with a lot of luck. PSG and not bottlers. I'm sure that's an argument that's going to keep going in the comments. Got 10 people here already. This is the most coherent I'm going to be. From 8 o'clock, the time the game kicks off on BT Sport 1, it's just going to be a reaction, Alex. And I'll put the link in the chat a few minutes in, but I am going to try and react to it most. So we've got Mona in. Mona's a great person. Everyone should follow her on Twitter. This is unrelated, but Juventus are looking at an outside shot at top 4, and Ronaldo is retired to the bench. That's funny to me. Yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, Ronaldo just got put on the bench at Juve. I guess we'll bring the scores there, but it should be fun. We've got 14 people in already. Thank you, guys. We've got 9 minutes to kick off. Now is the time to go and get your drinks and whatever. I've got a lot of water with me. Yeah, I tell you what, for now, let's take the mind off the game. You guys can ask me questions. Let's distract me. Give me any Premier League questions, Champions League questions, Europa League questions, whatever you want. Josh, bring in your hottest takes. I want to see it. Let's have a look then. I think at the moment you guys are just arguing about stuff. Don't argue between yourselves. Argue with me. Get me involved. My heart can't take just waiting for this game, guys. So I've been earlier this weekend. I've been editing a documentary about Lille for this season, which should be out tomorrow. This morning I woke up, massive pain in my chest. So you guys probably know I used to be a Chelsea fan when I was a lot younger, and I kind of grew out of it because I'm like plastic fan, whatever. Yeah, pretty much. I don't know. I just didn't feel love to them. Watching Lille tonight. Oh my goodness. I want them to win as if I've supported them my entire life. I'm not going to claim to be a Lille fan yet because there's people who supported them their entire life. So Daniel, I do actually technically support no one. But tonight, we are all Lille. We are all Les Dogs. Les Dogs is the nickname. So if you wonder why I carry on tweeting that, that's why. Josh has said, like I said, no Europe is a blessing in disguise for us as we can focus on winning the Premier. Josh, that was almost the most sane thing you've ever said. Fair enough to you, mate. Like you were for 75% of that sentence. Like Nate, you were spot on, and then you kind of messed up a little bit. Lanzi's in as us. Why is Moyes the best Scottish manager of all time? It says such disrespect to Sir Alex Ferguson. We'll say Moyes is the best current Scottish manager. There we go. That pleases the both of you. Hassan says I support Spurs. That's another common misconception. I do not indeed support one of the dirtiest teams in Premier League. What else are you guys saying? We've got 15 people in. It's going good. It's going good. Honestly, like being completely honest, in anticipation of tonight, I have promoted this stream like hell. I'm really happy you guys are here. If there was one person here, though, I'd still be like, I'm locked into this game, which is good for you guys because it means you're just going to get the raw passion tonight. I'm going to celebrate every goal as if I myself have won League which I don't know. I don't really. Maybe the Scottish Premier League. I look a bit more Scottish. Mona has asked, logically and realistically, how can Chelsea win the Champions League? Good question, and thank you for distracting me, Mona, because it's a good tangent to go on. Chelsea can win the Champions League. Only Atletico. There's not been any manager or team since Valencia in the early 2000s who've got to consecutive Champions League finals and lost. And in the last 20 years, only Juventus and Atletico Madrid have lost 2 Champions League finals, one after the other, but like a year apart. So Tuchel's got an advantage there. I think the mentality in both teams will be a bit weak, but I think Tuchel's got that edge over Pep, who hasn't been in it for quite a long time, with his City team. And I also think Chelsea are generally set up to win big games. They usually lose the small games like today against Aston Villa. And they do tend to turn up against the big games. I know there's been the odd shock loss. But generally speaking, I even think back to that Carabao Cup final when Kepa did his famous thing. Chelsea were well in that until that happened. They went to the penalties and it obviously went completely mixed up. And Nicola has asked, I almost called you Nicola there. Nicola has asked, any chance you can keep up to date on the top 4 race in Italy too? You know what, Nicola, just because you've asked that, I will do my best to do that. I'm going to get the Serie A scores up now, just to make sure I do that. I can't promise I'll be completely on it, because as you guys know, I'm having like a midlife crisis over here, but I'll try my best. Like, I will try my absolute hardest. So for anyone who doesn't know, Serie A is playing at the moment. It's also kicked off about a few games kicked off yesterday. So right now, Juventus are playing Bologna and they're winning 1-0. Federico Chiesa scored. So their victory, I think, would put them into the top 4. Napoli basically has to get points. They're currently drawing. So that's something I will keep an eye on. But we will be focusing on League 1 today. Ultra Parisian says, I hope 0-0. I do not. Adam Longworth is in. Allez les dogs. Thank you, Adam. Allez les dogs. That means come on, Lille in French. That's the only bit of French I know. Jem doing his best as the channel owner, saying get to 30 likes, because Alex over here forgot to say that because he's too busy waffling about League 1. Please get to 30 likes, people. Be massively appreciated if we could get to 30 likes and then 40 and then 50. As you know, every time we hit a target, we try and hit the next one. But I'll tell you what, guys, every time I scream tonight, you have to like the video and get someone else to subscribe. And then we should hit about 10K by halftime. Lancy said, just so we're clear, West Ham winning the UEL next. Oh, that's a good shout, you know. It's bold, but it's not totally outlandish. I like that. That's fun. Lancy, in fact, put some more reasoning in the comments there. But we're going to focus on the game. It is 3 minutes till kickoff. I'm going to turn it on my TV now. And we're going to have this nice little thing up on Javid Lille. Look how professional we are at GNA TV with the 18 people who have currently joined us. Getting the game up now. If anyone's wondering where to watch it, it is on BT Sport 1, not any dodgy stream or not Premier Sports. You have to pay a subscription. We're on BT Sport 1. Obviously, not all of you have the opportunity. I'm very lucky to have that. So anybody who wants to tune off this stream and watch it on the actual stream, completely understand it. If you want to stay here and kind of get the commentary from me, which I'll try, then I'll be more than happy to do so. But we will be trying hard to keep you guys updated. JB is in and says, big up, Alex. I hope you're good, mate. I hope you're good too, Jay. I haven't spoken to you in a bit in the comments. Good to speak to you again. I hope Lille win tonight, and that is why Jay is a 10 out of 10 person. There we go. Daniel says, watching Lille Angers. By the way, everyone is. There we go. Lindsay said, because we are massive. That's why West Ham will win the Europa League. Good reasoning. Good reasoning. Right. The teams are on the pitch, guys. This is the last remnants of good analysis you're going to get from me. As I said, the link will go into the chat. I'm going to say about 10 minutes into the game. So I'll put that in the chat now as well. The chat at... there we go. Love coming on, Alex. Good to watch different teams. Thank you, Daniel. That's what we like the European watch along. And don't worry, we'll have other things planned while we go into hibernation after the Euros. I'll have some transfer things coming up. Jay has asked, have I seen much of Villarreal this season? I have, and I'm quite impressed with what I've seen. Yeah, I've been quite impressed with what I've seen with Villarreal. Unai Emery is a bit of a divisive coach. I don't totally like him, but I love Gerard Moreno. Chat is going pretty well so far. We've got 16 people in. Thank you very much for joining us. It's now about to kick off. The teams are lined up. Come on, Lille! If you can't tell, the parents are out, so I'm going to be screaming like a 12-year-old, baby. Oh, my goodness. Here we go. JB has asked, I hope your GNA TV do lots of Euros watch-alongs. You will be. You've got the one and only Euro expert from Eurowatch podcast to be hosting those. Echo, stop. I almost got reminded to take vitamins. Maybe I should do that during the stream. Ultra Parisian says, Allez, what's that team? Parisian, I don't know who they are, mate. Sorry, mate. Right, we're about to kick off. The next hour and a half is going to decide Ligue 1. My heart can't take it. There are also some. There's a relegation race going on. There's a top 4 race going on in Ligue 1. Only the top 3 get the Champions League football, so it's big in Ligue 1. And I will say as well, I have to promote the guys at Get French Football News. They're doing an overall stream of all of the league. But if you're just here for Lille, for the title race, you're at the right place. Now, come on, Lille. Mona says, please don't die today, Alex. Mona, I will try my absolute hardest. But if Lille lose, I might, do something in the corner and in the stream. Right. Let's hope for Lille. See, Angers, as I said, they're like the French Crystal Palace. They play a lot of ugly football. That's what it's known as in France. That's not even an insult there. And they're playing the ball up the pitch now. Luis Donny up front. Remember him on FIFA a few years ago. He had a great team of the season. Lille missing Jose Font is a bit of a worry. But Thiago Diallo is a really good player. He's one of the players who, against PSG a few weeks ago, when Lille won 1-0, Diallo kept Neymar pretty silent. That was a really good performance for him. Sven Botman on the ball. Botman, by the way, of watching Football Daily earlier, they said Botman isn't in the under-21 team of the season. Ridiculous, lads. Ridiculous. We got 21 people in. Thank you for joining us, guys. I'm losing my mind over here, but let's hope it's a good day. Oh, God, this is going to be petrifying. Oh, dear. I feel like the chat's gone pretty dead, but we've got a lot of people watching at the moment. That must mean we're all Lille at the moment. Oh, Yilmaz almost came closer. It was good crossing from Yazici. Oh my God, no, Andre on it. Diallo's there. Big up Thiago Diallo at the back. Gonna keep an eye on the chat, and I will keep an eye on the scores too. Don't worry, guys. I'm gonna have Serie A scores actually up on one side just to make sure. Crummer says, I've been waiting for this game. Oh, I've been waiting for it. My heart's been waiting for it, Crumb. Oh, Aditya said, ridiculous shouts from FD on the under-21 team. We'll see. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Jack, coming close. Get out. Get out. Thiago Diallo heading away. Ridiculous shots by FD under-21 team of the season. So much bias for English and EPL talents. Like, FD are really good at European football. And I have to big up Chris Hamill as well from there because he has supported me from day one. He is one of the nicest people I think I've ever met in my life. So FD know their stuff. But, I did think they have a good discussion for it. I just disagree with their reasons for some of it, but I definitely understand that opinion. Alfie from West Ham Online says, can I join? Alfie, I'm going to put the link in the chat in about 10 minutes and we'll be getting people in and out of it. So, yes, mate, you can join. Just stay tuned. Oh, my goodness. All right, Andre have the ball on the wing. He'll have the best defensive record in Europe. So if they can see today, it's in the bin. Andre have actually dominated the ball so far, I think. Oh, come on, Sanchez, get the ball out. Ball out. It looks like Yilmaz is going to hang on the last man that's a counter attack. For 35 years old, he is a quick bloke. It has to be said. We've got 22 people watching right now. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you for heeding my many tweets for the live stream and joining us. Just gave away the ball for a throw-in. Score predictions. Score predictions for this game. I tell you what, I always do a score prediction. I'm always bold enough to say one, but I'm not bold enough today to say one, mate. It's just the one-off game. Jay says, what things should Man United look out for against Villarreal? What is the best way United can beat them? I'm guessing they're defensively well-drilled, disciplined. Defensively, they're all right. They're not good in the 1v1, Jay. I would say they're like one of the lower teams to tackle success rate in La Liga. So I think the best way to do it is just to really dribble at them and get at them and be wary of the counter attack because you could see Arsenal were getting done by it. And yeah, they're also quite a good pressing team. So maybe don't be afraid to play long because as for against Arsenal, they got stifled. But yeah, in the Liga, they've shown if you dribble against them, they'll be good. The scoreline right now, the Wi-Fi is 0-0. 27 people here. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Is it just me or Gaultier joining these? Disgusting. There is so much worse than us. Yeah, I get what you mean, mate. It doesn't make sense to me. I get they've got good incentives in, but I want Gaultier, if he leaves, though, to go to to Tottenham or somewhere. It'd be an interesting thing. Guys, I will be reading the chat and out of this, but I do want to keep on the game because one, I want to be a bit more commentary focused in these, and two, I'm just like nervous as hell. A ball in behind almost reached Yilmaz there, headed away. Oh, come on, Lille, press him. There we go. Jonathan David working hard there. Come on. Renato Sanchez on the wing now. Oh, it's a nice idea. It's going to fall to Celik. Oh, what a tackle. What a tackle there. Fair enough. I should get the lineups up so I can actually get the Andre players' names. So it was a good tackle there from Capel. Gemma said, let's get to 30 likes, people. Absolutely. We've got 29 people in. I tell you what, guys, like the video the next time I naturally scream. If I don't naturally scream at something that happens in the game or react ridiculously, then you don't have to like the video. But if I do, you absolutely have to. And if you're new to GNA TV, please subscribe. There's no prefix to that. Just subscribe. It's needed now. What's the score, Alex? It is still 0-0. I will say the scoreline throughout, but the moment I jump out of my chair, you'll probably know Lille have scored. And the moment I sink into my chair, you'll know that Angers have scored if you're not watching the game already. The chat is popping off at the moment. I'm going to do my best to keep up with it. Keep it up at the timestamp of the game. Yeah, I'll tell you what, every 5 minutes I'll put a little timestamp in. So I guess when people can watch back as well. Well, 5 have gone at the moment, so I'll put that in. But Lille got the ball on the edge of the box. Jizici, he's blasted it over. Jeez. Josh is having a bit of beef with Jem. Josh, I'm sorry, but Chelsea will probably win the Champions League. Jem's going to be a happy bunny this time next weekend. I should probably put the scoreline in with that as well. Sorry, guys. As I said, the presenting is going to be a 5 out of 10 today. The reactions will be a 10 out of 10. We've got 32 people here. That's a big number. Thank you, guys, for tuning in. Really appreciate this. You're getting the live reactions here as the ball's been belted up by Angers. Oh, it's a bit of head tennis. As I said, I told you guys, it's such a long ball team. I like to get the ball in the air. Now, if anyone's wondering why Alex is even being dramatic, it's only Angers. This is the team that beat Lille earlier in the season, the first game of 2021. It was a shock result, and it put a bit of a dent in the title thing. Oh, that's a great tackle from Benjamin Andre there. What a superb tackle that was. Oh, it looks like Andre are happy to burn time as well. Don't do that, man. You want PSG to win? Fuck out of here. Come on. No one wants them to win. No one wants them to win. Hey, Crofty, I see you in there. Good to see you in. Oh, Hassan says you want some drugs for your special offer. I think that was about me liking the video. What happens if Lille lose? If Monaco, PSG, and Lille all lose, Lille will win the league. If Lille lose and something else other than the previous situation happens, I'll do something. I'll say something that will probably get the stream demonetized and shut down. Yeah, it won't be pretty. I'll be crying in a heap on the floor as I go back to the game. Angers playing it around. Angers. It's annoying how well they're keeping the ball, I have to say. It's like, you lose it. You don't want PSG to win. Like, for the TV rights, BT Sport going to pay for PSG to win the league again. Ridiculous. That's a free kick. Thank you very much. Well done, Benjamin Andre. Oh, lots of Chelsea arguments in the chat. I appreciate that, guys. 26 people in. Thank you for tuning in, guys. Really appreciate it. We're closing in on the 10-minute mark, and it's 0-0. As I said, I will put the link in the chat in about 5 minutes. Mark Goldcat has said, we've been shocking so far. Our squad is class, but I'm happy to see an end to Gaultier's reign. I get what you mean from that. Lille don't really play amazing football. They just kind of get it done. I think when Gaultier leaves, it'll be right timing, but by God, I hope they win. I just think Angers have been keeping the ball well so far as well. CJ says Monaco are winning. We're just going to double get that up. Monaco are winning indeed. Oh, God. Which means that Monaco, if they're the unlikely title winners, they could unlikely winners. Oh, ball's gone through! David! Yes! Come on! There we go! Oh my God, I looked up at that moment. Jonathan David has scored and Lille were in the lead. Screw you, Monaco. There we go. Come on. Oh, I'll talk you guys through the goal in a minute. I'll timestamp it as well. Get in, Lille. Get in. Please don't get ruled out for VAR. I swear to God. Oh my goodness. You can tell I'm really on edge today, guys. Renato Sanchez carrying the ball from midfield. Oh God, that looks so tight. Please don't be offside. It was great play from Renato Sanchez. He dragged the ball from midfield and he's chipped it between two defenders through to Jonathan David, who takes one touch and rifles it into the bottom corner. It's a great finish. For someone who turned up to Lille overweight at the beginning of the season and didn't score until November and only scored 2 till January. Oh my God, David's made a great turnaround. What a goal. Come on. I haven't got commentary audio, so I don't know if VAR are reviewing it or ruling it out. You'll just see the smile get wiped off my face if it does happen. Oh, come on, come on. There is Jose Font in the stands cheering the team on. He is suspended for this game, so he's not playing. Yes, the goal stands. Goal stands. Come on. 1-0 Lille. They are going to win Ligue 1 if it stays like this. Come on. Come on. Oh, my goodness me. Oh, I'm not prepared for this. I'm going to collapse on the stream. Oh, let's get all the people out. Ouch, Parisians in the bin. C'est merde. I'm going to imagine that's a swear word in French. Mox is getting. Come on. Sanchez Sumari of this season. Absolutely agree with that bit. Matt Hayes, Tottenham blogs in the stream. He says, come on, Lille. Absolutely. They are winning this game. We've got Ryan from the Eurotrips podcast. You should check that out on his Twitter and my Twitter. Good podcast. He says, David to Arsenal confirmed. That'd be an interesting move, I must say. Crofty says, definitely a Lille fan. Tonight, Crofty, I am a massive Lille fan. I'll tell you that right now. I want nothing more than Lille to win this game. Right. Now I'm calming down a bit. 10 minutes have gone. Although Yuzici's in behind here. And the win. Down the wing, sorry. I was going to hold it at the corner. Lille will try and grind this out now. He's trying to win a corner. Andre will pick that up. Yilmaz's on the ball. He's had the line. Renildo, battling hard, and he's made a throw in. Well done, Renildo. Well done. Adam says 80 emotional minutes pending. Right, I am going to put the link in the chat, guys. So Lille fans, any other fans, feel free to join. Just because there's a lot of you guys in, I'm going to I think I'll keep you guys in for a couple of minutes. I want you to say your piece. Come in if you have something to say. Have something to say about the game. And then we're going to keep it a revolving door. Alex, I feel like fainting. Mark, I do too. But as I said, the link to join this stream is going into the chat now. So you can come in for a couple of minutes, have your say, and say hi to a lot of new people I'm seeing. Cameron Solfer says, Ales Losk. Indeed, Ales Losk. Come on. Link is in the chat. Mark says, do we have to use Facecam? No, mate. You can just come in. As long as you have a decent microphone and it's not going to ruin the stream, come in, just say your piece. And yeah, more than welcome to, mate. Advocate it. Oh, good. God. Right, we're 12 minutes in. I'll keep timestamping it when I can. We've got Daniel in straight away. Daniel, what are your thoughts so far on the game? You watching it, mate?
Yep. Good start. Good goal.
It was a good goal indeed. What have you come in to say, mate?
I was here to support as always, you know. As I watch.
Oh, we'll keep you in for the watch along for a couple of minutes. I do want to keep it a revolving thing, just because it's a game I want to stay in tuned with. We've got a lot of people in ready as well, guys. I will get you into the stream when possible. We've got 25 people watching. Thank you, guys. Now, Daniel, I don't want to speak all the way through your appearance. Hang on. To be fair, David tries to love the keeper. That's going to go over. Daniel, you've watched Ligue 1 and Lille a couple of times this season. You're a Chelsea fan. What Ligue 1 player do you want to join your team?
Davidson was his name? Sanchez. Someone Sanchez.
Renato Sanchez. Yes. He's playing. Yeah, he's playing tonight. He's quite a good utility man. I feel like he'd be pretty useful for Chelsea in some ways. Obviously, you had a lot of links to Tchouaméni. We've got a lot of Ligue 1 fans in the chat, so you guys can say your thoughts on Tchouaméni. Do you think that'd be a good deal for Chelsea if you see much of Tchouaméni?
Not really, but if it's what Tuchel wants, then get him.
Yeah, that's fair. It will be interesting to see, because obviously you saw last time Chelsea and Frank Lampard kind of disagreeing over what players should come in. So, and I'm just going to interrupt and say Lyon have scored, which means they could be overtaking Monaco. Well, if Monaco slip up, they could overtake Monaco and get to third place for celebrating that goal ridiculously. Daniel, I'm going to get another person in. He's got any final words before you'll probably come back in later?
Lille will win this. Easy.
Lille will win this. Well, we hope Daniel is right. Let's get the next person in. We've got Aditya D, the guy in the chat. How you doing, mate?
Hello.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly fine, mate. What have you come on to say?
Yeah, I like Lille is like this title craze has been crazy. I've been following Liga very rarely, but this is amazing. This is something
It,
else.
it really is, isn't it? Because it's obviously Lille have got a good team, so it's not like Leicester in 15-16, but it has that vibe to it, right?
Yeah,
Doesn't it?
yes, at least the Leicester in 15-16 was a very long shot, but Lille actually have good foundations. And credit to Luis Campos. Like I think he's one of the best sporting directors that is so undervalued in the transfer market.
Oh, that is a good. I saw Football Daily uploaded a video on him today too. Really,
Yeah, I saw that, but I've been following him since his days as a scout. Like he used to be a scout for Real as well. So he's the one who kind of spotted a lot of talents for them out of Brazil and all. So it's great. He's just
absolutely.
something else.
That's thank you for coming on saying that. That's actually a very good point. I'm just gonna go into the game now because Lille coming forward. Ronaldo plays it across the box. Oh, but no one is there. Lille pressing high. They look energized, flawless. But yeah, it's a very good point to come on to say that. I've got a few people waiting, so I want to ask you, based off that, what team do you think Luis Campos should go to?
I'm not sure. I think he should go to somewhere he can have a project, not like a super club. Like he should go to like if I hate to say this, but if Tottenham is there, you can go for the Tottenham job.
I think Tottenham would be a really good place. I was actually going to say that too. But thank you for that, mate. Thank you, Aditya. And we'll see you back in the chat and hopefully back on later in the stream. Really good words there. Thank you very much. We've got a couple people to come on. I'm just going to go through the chat at the moment because I don't want to get mixed up with it. Also, 26 people watching live. Thank you for tuning in and catching my reactions live. We're just going to go. Yeah, Lyon scored. Lyon are 1-0 up against Nice. I'm going to go through any other things. Please subscribe if you're new to GNA and please smash the like button. Absolutely. We do these European watch alongs all the time. Maybe not with so much passion and maybe more analysis. Actually, you do have the passion. Maybe not with so much headphone warning. Usually I'm a bit calmer, but today we're a bit more. Have a look through else as well. 13 goals and 5 assists for David in 48 games. Good luck. Good first season indeed. Right. We've got a couple of people waiting. I'm going to get Mustafa in first. We've got West Ham Online waiting as well. Very anticipated guest. Mustafa, how are you doing, mate?
Yeah, I'm good, bro. What about you?
I'm keeping it together, man. I'm keeping it together. What have you come on to say, mate?
As Kim said, Lille have been pretty sharp this season, and they'll probably win the league.
Yeah, I'm hoping they do. I mean, I've just accidentally typed 0-0 into the chat and it's 1-0. But yes, I really do hope so. Mustafa, you're a United fan. I asked this question to Daniel earlier. Is there any player from Lille you would want at United?
I'd want Sven Botman.
You also Botman. That's a good choice. Well, left-sided centre-back.
Yeah, he's strong, left-footed, fast as well.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think next to Harry Maguire, Botman, and then like a good right wing or a striker could propel United to a title.
Yeah,
I definitely think. Just as a final prediction, then, let's say you get Botman and name a striker, and where do you think United will finish next season?
I don't think we need a striker. We need a right winger.
Okay, which winger?
Sancho.
If you get Sancho and you get Botman, where do United finish?
I'd say solid second place.
Second place. Fair enough. That's a good prediction, Mustafa. Thank you for coming on for that, mate, and we'll see you again in the stream, yeah? Thanks for coming on. Right, we'll cut him off a little there. Thanks for coming on, Mustafa. Really appreciate that. Right, and then we've finally got West Ham Online in the chat. West Ham Online, Alfie, how are you doing, mate?
Very well. I'm sorry about how dodgily I've cut the logo here, but I had to quickly do it to celebrate qualification.
How do you feel? We'll get away from Lille at the moment. How do you feel then? You're in Europa League as West Ham. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much did you see this coming at the start of the season?
0. I thought, especially after the Newcastle game, I feared the worst. And I know me and you were speaking about it the other day. A brilliant player again today. Declan Rice was outstanding. And Pablo Fornals is starting to play really well as well. So, yeah, I watched West Ham. Now I'm watching Lille. Hoping for a Lille win, obviously. and it would complete what's been a very good day in football terms.
Absolutely, mate. That's a good way to sum up as well. I'll ask you as well, if there's any player from Lille you could sign for West Ham, who would it be and why?
I'm going to mention 2 players. I feel like Renato Sanchez, I doubt he's attainable. But if he is, I feel like he deserves another shot in the Premier League. Obviously, his season at Swansea didn't go very well. Defensively, he was poor, and offensively, he didn't offer much. Going forward, I feel like he's improved slightly in both departments, and I feel like his overall game now is really, really improved. Whether he can do that in the Premier League is another question, because we all know how good he was at Euro 2016, and then obviously he had that poor spell. But yeah, Renato Sanchez is one, and Sven Botman, as the guy before me just mentioned, I feel like he's key to how incredible, let's get it right, incredible Lille's defence has been this season, in terms of they've hardly conceded, have they?
Yeah, 22 goals in 37 games, or 38 at the moment.
Yeah. And I saw someone in the comments mentioning Gaultier a bit. I don't want to say a loose manager, but basically he mentioned the fact that the squad was superior to the manager. And I feel like he has to get some credit, because they lost Gabriel, who was meant to be their best defender. And I believe Botman's better than him. And their defensive unit has just been fantastic this year. So he deserves a huge amount of credit. And to be honest, I hope he doesn't go to Tottenham, but I still feel like a move to Nice is ridiculous.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. Right, that was very well summed up by Alfie there. If you want to hear more of him, go to the West Ham Online podcast on the West Ham Online Instagram page. Good friend of mine and a very good podcast. Thanks for coming on, mate.
No problem. See you later.
See you later. Right. We are going to get more people on the stream a bit later on, but for now, we're going to focus back on Ligue 1 and the game at hand. Because as you guys in the comments have pointed out, and the 28 people watching live probably know of, there's been a few updates. So Neymar has taken a penalty for PSG and completely missed the target. So PSG are drawing 0-0 against Brest, which means Lille are by far the title winners at the moment. Onje have just gone down the line and run the ball out of play. They haven't threatened so far. Then let's go into the relegation fight, because I wanted to tag this earlier. Joey Benassi, really good to point out. There is a massive relegation fight going on in Ligue 1 at the moment, and we have to talk about it, because at the moment, Lorient, Nantes, Bordeaux, and Brest could all get relegated. Well, they could go into the relegation playoff spot. Lorient are currently there as they are losing. They are losing 1-0. Trying to find again out to Strasbourg, they're losing 1-0 to Strasbourg, who of course are the other team that could potentially go down. That means Nantes are currently escaping it on head-to-head, and so are Bordeaux. So at the moment, Lorient could go down. We won't spend too much on relegation fight. As I said, the best place to that, get French football news, is Twitter Space. Is really good. We're going to focus on the title race here, though. Really awful penalty by Neymar. I did manage to catch it. Mona says as well, my God, it was dreadful. We're going to go back to the game at the moment. 26 people still watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. Please make sure you subscribe, as Lille are still winning 1-0. Goodness me. As you can tell about how quickly I'm speaking, how high pitched I am, this is intense, and I want it to happen so badly. Lille won the ball here. This is a good chance to counter. David. Or can Sanchez reach that? Yes, he can. Renato Sanchez on the line here. Come on. He's run it out of play. Onje is such a physical side. It's so hard to get past them. Oh, what's Josh saying? Lots of people laughing at him. Now that I mentioned awful penalties, I tell you that wasn't awful penalty today. It was all Garcia's, absolutely. And Josh, come on, I thought better of you, man. Brest is the team that PSG are drawing 0-0 to. So at the moment, if anyone wasn't clear already, the table currently stands Lille are 3 points clear as PSG are drawing. If PSG win, they'll only be 1 point behind. It won't matter. This is the final day, and Lille are winning Ligue 1 as it stands, but only by 1 goal. Just 1 goal. Ultra Parisian, let me know in the comments how you are feeling. You must be devastated at the moment. 34 people watching live. Thank you very much for tuning in. I really appreciate this. I don't know if you're tuning in for the game or you're tuning in to laugh at me, lose my mind, but my goodness, we're definitely on it. 36 at the moment too. Right, let's focus on the game, because Lille have got the ball in midfield here. It's back to Celik up the pitch. Well, Yilmaz's going on to a long ball. I think that was Pavlovic at the back for Onje getting it out. Onje still haven't threatened, but Lille have kind of gone quiet since the goal, which is a bit worrying, it has to be said. goodness me. We've got a few people in. Anuba Sakar, a good friend of mine, he ran the great website called LRTL Football, says, hello, Anuba. Really appreciate it. Jez Gabrielli, hi, mate. It's good to speak to you again. How are you doing? I am losing my mind, but I hope you're okay after you just qualified for the Champions League. Gemma said, let's get to 40 likes, people. Absolutely, please. All inside. Onje. Onje player just got down to the box. Get up. He's not complaining. It's fine. It's not going to be a pen. Oh, thank God. Oh, Magnon in goal with the ball. Anubov says, can Onje realistically score? Good question, Anubov. And if you've just joined us, yes. Onje beat Lille earlier in the season. One of only 4 teams to do so, I believe. I want to fact check that. 3 teams to do so, in fact. One of only 3 teams to beat Lille this season was Angers, and that was away at Lille. So Lille are playing away at the moment. Oh, goodness me. Angers can still definitely get into this. They're a very plucky side. And if you're wondering what they're like, they are like the French Crystal Palace. But we've got some good play on the wing. Renato Sanchez. Yilmaz making a run in behind. Burak Yilmaz, come on. Played it across. Oh, no. Cleared at the back post. No. Oh, Yusuf Yazici always had an open goal. My headphone fell out of my ear. Oh, it's a great ball in behind from Sanchez. Yilmaz was onside. Yilmaz was onside. He played a good ball across. And then, oh, goodness me. It was Mancio, Angers right back, got back at the last second, cleared it for an open goal. Please be a boring game. Lille just win 4-0. Don't win 1-0. Don't be grindy, man. Get 6 goals, please. Oh, God. Oh, Ren or William Wonder, by the way, for anyone who doesn't, who's interested in that, has been put in the comments as well by Daniel. I'm going to head up to all the Liga scores in case you're interested in all of them. We've got Saint Etienne drawing Dijon. No one cares about that. Lyon are beating Nice, which means they could get into the top 4. Monaco are drawing 0-0 with Lens. So that means the table as it currently stands, Lyon are beating Monaco. There were false reports earlier Monaco scored. They have not. PSG are drawing 0-0 with Brest after Neymar missed a penalty. And Lille are winning 1-0 against Angers with 27 minutes played. Anuba Sakata says, good entertainment while quarantining in London. I feel like that's why a lot of people tuned in. The 37 of you, thank you for tuning in, guys. Please subscribe. We would really appreciate that. Oh, God. All right. Angers with the ball into midfield. Oh, I hate it wide. I don't like how much space they've got on the wings at the moment, man. A little setup so narrow, and it's worked. The best defensive record in Europe, but my God, it's scary. Ball in behind. No, Angers brought it down. Oh, my God. Oh, 2 players ran into each other and lost the ball. Right, Yazici up to Yilmaz. Hold it up, my man. He's holding up 3 players. Look at him. Burak Yilmaz. What a king. What's a king? If you don't know who he is the man that you've seen on FIFA for 15 years in the Turkish Super League. He's come to Lille for his first season in European football at the age of 35, and he's been probably the player of the year, and he's just won a free kick off 3 defenders. That's ridiculous play from Yilmaz. Good God. Now Lille are going to kill some time. Yes. I said it a minute ago. I do not want this game to be entertaining. The other games in European Watch Along have been fun. I want this to be boring. I want Lille to win 7-0. Please. This can't be dramatic. I can't take it. I know the 35 of you watching want it to be dramatic, but man, I don't want it to be. Oh, Lille give the ball away. Into midfield. Angers. Oh, it's a bit squeaky bum time. Lille just clearing the ball. And Angers passing rings around them. bro, your blood pressure. Absolutely. I can't deal with this. Oh, I'm either the best presenter you've ever seen or the worst and most annoying presenter you've ever seen, I must say. I apologise for anyone who's got earphones on, but you probably haven't. Or David's hold up the ball there. Get it through. You know what, guys? I think that's a good time for me to take a sip of water. Well, I've got to make sure I don't collapse live on camera. All right. Oh, Angers putting the ball in the box. Get it out. Oh, Ranieldo's missed the ball. No. Cleared. There we go. It's all good. Baby. Played into Samari. You silly man. Giving it away. Well, there's been a development in Lyon Nice. I'm going to keep an eye on it. Oh, Nice have scored. This Casper Dolberg has just scored for Nice. He might be offside. He's offside. He's offside. I'm mentioning that, guys, because Lyon could potentially get into the Champions League, as only the top 3 in France get Champions League football. Bit of a strange one, that is, but oh well. Anubov Sakar says, thoughts on Renato Sanchez's redemption. It's been brilliant to watch Anubov. Renato's been fantastic for Lille this season. He's been injured quite a bit. And a fun fact about Renato Sanchez, as I said before, he had to be kept out of the side for a bit because the manager, Christophe Gaultier, said when he's on the pitch, he strains his body so much because he puts so much effort in that he strains his body and it leads him to be more injury prone. So for a while, he had to be taken away and kind of calmed down a bit. But it kind of shows you his work rate and his technical abilities off the charts. And he completes, I think, 1.4 dribbles per game. Stats-wise, he doesn't shine a lot. He's a lot like Wijnaldum, which is why he'd be a good thing for Liverpool. I'm going to touch on Serie A scores because Edicia just said that Roma are losing. We've got to keep up with it as well because Juventus is currently in the top 4. They are, well, they're third actually because Milan and Napoli are drawing 0-0, which when Juventus goes third, Juventus could, of course, drop out of the top 4. Oh, actually, 1-0 Milan. Ryan Sanchez just said 1-0 Milan, so there we go. That's a bit of an update there. That means Napoli just need to score, and then Juve are out of the top 4, and Pirlo's job is on the chopping block. I will get, by the way, guys, I will get you back on the stream. I will give you the opportunity to come back on the stream at halftime. I want to prefix saying if you're coming in, please make sure it's about you've been watching the game because I'm going to ask you questions about the game. So if you come on and say you haven't watched it, I'll boot you straight out. No, I won't, but it'll be a bit awkward. All right. Onje still dominating the ball, by the way. I don't like that. I do not like that. This is the thing about Onje. They get balls into the box, and not like Chelsea where it gets headed out the front post, and not like Arsenal from a corner where it doesn't even reach the front post. Onje are a good crossing team. That's how they've stayed in Ligue 1. It should be illegal, like put your heart on the line and also run a technical stream. God. Jerry Benassi says, I agree with you. I want the shit to be a massive Lille victory. I teach English in France and the amount of plastic PSG supporting 14-year-olds in the other let's stay in pinned, you know. The 25 people watching, let's stay in pinned, man. Let's stay in pinned. Yeah, I want this to be a boring game. Oh, Yazici just bullied a player off the ball, and apparently it's a free kick. I do not agree with that. Conrad is here. Conrad, nice to see you. You've got Located Lion. Nice not seen you before, mate. Good to see you in. Thank you for tuning into the European Watch Along. James is playing Foot Champs. James, give up Foot Champs. What's this? This is the game where the heart's on the strings. It just doesn't feel like it's just going to be 1-0, though. I feel it's too tense, man. It's too tense. Andre on the ball. I've given it away. Come on, Leo. Counter. Played in. Yeah, no. I said counter, and they went up to waste time. So I don't like Lille at this point. They're winning, but they're not. Just get 7 goals. Oh, play down the line. Sanchez, come on. Overlap. Celik's free down the line here. And he's lost it. You melon head. Can't swear on the stream, I must say. Bro, put the score on the screen. Put the score on the screen, man. Mate, I wish I knew how to. I can only put it in the chat. I'll tell you what, I'll put it up here. I'll put it at 1-0. I'll pin the score whenever it is. There we go. That we can see it there. Taha Karim says, big up your respect. Thank you very much. Mona said, Lille was so wasteful with their counter-attacks. Yes, they are. They just keep going bloody sideways and it's boring. Not a winning, by the way, so that's good for their relegation battle. Thank you to the 27 people watching, guys, by the way. Really appreciate it. If you could like and subscribe, massively appreciate it. If you're just here to watch me melt on camera, I understand that too. Because Lille right now, they're holding the ball at the back. They're burning time, but you're only 1-0 up. And if they draw and PSG win, then they've lost Ligue 1. They need to win this. They can't just play as if it's just like You can't just play as if it's in the bag. Just make it safe, man. Oh, Sumari inside. Sanchez keeps coming inside. He's doing really well at that, actually. He's finding a lot of space in the middle. It's causing Andre a bit of trouble here. Lille usually play a 4-4-2, but it's a bit more like it seems a bit more like a 4-3-3 almost, with Sanchez being further up. I do like it. I do like what I'm seeing at the moment, I have to say. What's else in the chat? Look at headline says this is a good idea. Good, we can see the screen. 1-0. Bro, you are a Chelsea fan. I'm not a Chelsea fan. Mate, I'm not a fan. My tagline is a neutral, but if anything, I'm a Lille fan. Oh, Sanchez! Why are you... like with Sanchez just like booted it to the keeper when Yilmaz was making a good run in behind. Rabiot scored for Juventus, apparently. Just checking the other scores. Oh, Andre, keep trying to go on him. Oh! Andre just tried to go in behind, and then Luis Donny, their striker's just pushed over Sven Botman needlessly, and nothing's happened. You should be booked for that. That was very unneeded. Oh, Sanchez is finding space in the middle. Come, pick him out. There we go. At the moment, looking at other scores, Metz are beating Marseille 1-0, but that's kind of a redundant result. I think PSG is still drawing 0-0. I mean, we'll know about it because Ultra Parisien will be going mental in the chat when that happens. James has said, do you watch the playoffs? I do. If you're talking about the championship playoffs, then yes. Talk about Liga and playoffs, then yes. I'm just going to do this, by the way, so it saves time. Scoreline 0-1. There we go. And we will pin that. 31 people in. Wow, you guys have all tuned in. Appreciate it. Oh, hang on. There's an updated PSG. It's flashing on the screen. Di Maria corner. Oh my God! Di Maria's just scored a corner for PSG. It was an in-swinging corner, as you can imagine, obviously. Di Maria, he's bent a corner all the way into the far post and lobbed to the Brest goalkeeper. Well, PSG are in the lead, which means Lille cannot slip up. If Lille concede one goal, and if Lille draw, then it's done. PSG will win Ligue 1. Lille have to win this game now because Di Maria has just scored from a corner. What a goal, to be fair. What a goal. I think they're making sure... Yeah, no, it's just completely lobbed the keeper. It's ridiculous from Di Maria. Goodness gracious me. Crofty in the chat saying Di Maria on fire. Yeah, exactly. Do you think Memphis to Barca will work? I think it will, Aditya. I think it will be a good transfer for Barcelona. But I hope another club nips in and steals him. We should look at the other results. Milano will beat Atalanta 1-0 at half-time. At half-time in Serie A. Napoli still drawing 0-0. They need to win. Otherwise, Juventus will leapfrog them into the top four and Napoli will go into the Europa League. Oh, Sanchez has made a great run down the wing. Sanchez cut back. He's just been tackled in the box. It was a great one for Noto Sanchez. He's been man of the match so far, very clearly. He's getting into brilliant positions. He's all over the pitch. Chelik's winning it off there. Come on. Onje. Passing around the back now. Press him, Lille. Come on, you can give it. You can give a press. You just need a quick person. You got Thiago Jallo. He'll pace behind. You got Sven Botman. Onje coming forward here. I don't like it. There's so much space on the left. Celik, get out there. Get out there. Get out there. Pressurize him. Good. Onje still got the ball in Lille's final third and around the box. They've got it clear. Sanchez coming forward. They've got him and Yilmaz. Yilmaz with a free kick. No, he's lost it. Onje going to come forward again. Oh, they almost played it through into the box, and luckily, Lille going to get that. Crofty says, come on, Onje. Go away, Crofty. We don't want to be hearing that. We do not want to be hearing that. This guys could win the game easily. They make it harder. That's why he scored on the corner. He's talking about PSG, that Ultra Parisien. He must be happy. Dijon have scored against San Etienne. Thank you for the update, Mona. If you're wondering what the score is between Angers and Lille, it is 1-0. 1-0 between Angers and Lille. And I will be putting the link back in the chat in a few minutes when we get into half-time. At the moment, Lille need to win, and they are winning. They're doing the job. It is 1-0, 40 minutes played. But they are making it life harder. They're inviting pressure onto themselves. It has to be said. They played the ball forward. It's good interception for Ronaldo. Here comes Benjamin Andre. Good run from Yazici. Yazici's through down the line here. Come on. Yazici can get the ball up the pitch. He's going to slow it down, though. Come on, you need to get the extra goal. You need to get this extra goal, Lille. Oh, it's a good turn from Samara. Come on. Sanchez. He's played it back to Giallo. And Lille again, they had the opportunity to counter, but they're just going for this 1-0 draw, 1-0 win. And I get they've got the best defence, but Angers are an unpredictable side. Please, mate, win 2-0. Get another goal, TA, please. I'm not saying to go like balls to the wall, but just get something, man. Get 2-0. It's 2-1 Lyon, 2-1 Lyon. So that means Lyon are in the top 4 at the moment because Monaco are still drawing 0-0 against Lens. Oh, let's get the score back up. Scoreline 1-0. Let's keep it this way. Ultra Prison is going to be watching Lille other than PSG. Got to say that. Daniel said Angers play better in the second half. I think they do. It's a good point there. Well, we're 5 minutes away from halftime, and we'll be getting people back in the chat, back in the stream to hear your thoughts. If you're new and watching, you can subscribe, you can like the video, and if you want to have your say, I put the link to this stream in the chat. Just make sure you have a microphone. You don't need your camera. I'll get you into the stream. You can come on for a minute and say what you think about the game. And yeah, then you can. It's a very interactive place, the European watch along. Oh, it's good skill from Angers player there. I think that was Fulgini. Oh, Angers got the ball in the corner. Don't give away a corner. Come on. Oh, that's a nice play on the edge of the box. Oh, it's a great tackle from Ronaldo. Superb defending there. Oh, Fulgini's played that forward, and Botman will head that away. But Lille can't keep the ball at the moment, man. Oh, I think the possession is all Angers at the moment. Yeah, Angers have had 57% of the ball. This is ridiculous. We'll be doing Euro watch alongs. Yes, and we probably will. Yes, for Euro 2021, absolutely. But yes, it's Angers dominating the ball at the moment. Both sides have only had 3 shots as well. It's too close. It's too close. Marcus said, can we rejoin live chat at halftime? Yes, Mark, you can. You'll just click the link in the chat and you're about to come straight on. Yeah, and you have to say whatever you think about the game. If you're a Lille fan, I might ask you like what's some French terms. Well, you said you teach English in France, so you never know. I'll say, how do I say I support Lille in French? It probably is Allez les Dogs. It's a very slow game, but it's not like if this was a game in the middle of the season, I'd be going, this is boring. But because it's the last day, it's horrible because any one goal will literally change the entire season. It'll change the title. And Angers, they've given the ball away to no one. Now, Sanchez, counter attack. Come on. Yazici's got a lot of space on the left. Chelik, don't waste time. Look at the. Oh, he threatened to make a ball in behind, but nothing's happened. All right. We've got space on the left. Come on, Lille. Play it wide. Play it wide. You've got Ronaldo out on the left. Come on. Come on. Right, here comes Botman. Lille just passing it around so simply. Ronaldo's pushing him quite high. I don't like it. Let's get the goal. James has asked me what league do I like the most. I'm torn between the Premier League and Ligue 1. Premier League just because we brought up on it. But Ligue 1 is the most underrated league in Europe. Everyone gives it such a bad time. It brings the best football. The quality is like above Serie A and the Bundesliga, in my opinion. It's probably not far behind La Liga and Premier League. It's the most physical. You rarely see like deep blocks and stuff. There's always a goal. Very fun in Ligue 1. So, yeah. Fergie Son says, smash the likes up, people. Yes, absolutely. We want to hit 40 likes or 50 likes. Don't actually know. So you guys are controlling that. Joey Benassi says, haha, I mean, Allez les Dogs is a go Mastiffs. I think that's what a dog is. Oh, okay, fair enough. I thought Allez les Dogs was just let's go Lille in French, or I don't know. Oh, ball play through. David's through. Come on, get the keeper. David's gone down. Penalty. The rest pointing to the spot. He's pointing to the spot. It might be a penalty to Lille. It could be a penalty to Lille. Please make this game boring. Please win. Please score this penalty. David. I don't know if he's actually going to give that, you know. What's happened is a loose ball into the box. David's running behind. He's got to the ball first before the goalkeeper, and his hands have touched David's foot. He's gone down a little easily, in my opinion. But, it could be a penalty. It could be a penalty. We've got 40 people watching live. We're about to see a reaction. Oh, I can't sit in the chair. I'll fall off it. Come on. Get this goal. If you miss, I'm going to look like an absolute plum. It's Burak Yilmaz, the king. The king. Get this in. Get this in. It's 45 minutes gone to the brink of our time. Lille could go 2-0 up. They could secure Ligue 1. Come on. My heart's pounded out my chest. Ref's getting ready to take it. Ref's getting ready to organise it. Bonadoni in goal against Burak Yilmaz. 35-year-old Yilmaz, the Turkish king. Ref's taking it. Yilmaz edges towards it. Yes! Come on! Get in! Lille from 2-0 up! Yes! They are going to win Ligue 1! Come on! Penalty scored by Lille. There we go! Oh, I put my feet up in a minute. I don't want to get my feet out live on stream. Burak Yilmaz, he sends the keeper the wrong way and calmly places it into the net. Lille are winning 2-0 unless they massively mess this up. In fairness, if they draw still, then it's in the bin. They cannot concede. We are about to go into half-time. But good. Oh, I need to stop pinning up 1-0, though. 2-0! Oh, goodness gracious me. Adam saying, come on, Lille, game over. Yes, please. Mona says, name or take notes. And that is half-time in France for all the games at the moment. Lille are top of the league. 45 minutes away from their first title since 2011, 10 years ago, and their fourth title in their history. We're going to put the link in the chat. So Lille fans, whatever fans you are, Chelsea, Arsenal, Lille, come in, have your say. But make sure you've been watching the game. I'm going to ask you questions about it, obviously. I'll try and keep it interesting. It is 2-0. 2-0 to Lille. Freya wasn't. I will pin the score line back up. I just want to get the nice banner we've got up. 30 people still watching during halftime. So if you want to have your say, the link is in the chat. So please come in, have your say. Joe Benassi says, my heart is beating so fast. Absolutely. Who took the penalty? It was Burak Yilmaz, mate. Burak Yilmaz. Who else? The Turkish superstar. Lille are 2-0 up. 2-0 up. Come on. And that link is in the chat. Come on. Right, we're getting people in already. Daniel is the first in. Daniel, I'm going to get you in. Ben Russell says, not even Brendan Rodgers could bottle this. Come on, Lille. Right, Daniel, what's your thoughts so far, mate? Are you happy as me? Are you excited?
I told you not to worry about it, but he was worrying about it, wasn't he?
Mate, I still am. Because the thing is, Andre is such an annoying team. If they come back and just draw, it's done. But what have you made of it?
I don't think they've done much apart from have the ball. That's it.
Exactly. It's just like
they're like Chelsea that don't put the ball in the net. But with this, we have chances.
Exactly, and it's so grinding to watch them. You hear what I said earlier? It's like if this is a game in the middle of the season, we all would have turned off by now. But because it's just 1 or 2 goals in it, them playing boring and wasting time is like it's horrible, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's horrible. Right. We've got Jem in the house too. Hello, Jem. How are you doing, mate?
Not bad. Sorry, I'm just eating my ice cream. People, there's 33 of you here. Please smash that like button. Alex is doing a great job, as always. What's going on with the game? Tell me. What's happening?
Well, it is 2-0 at the moment to Lille against Angers. We are going to go through the stats in a minute, and we have just got a few people want to say what their piece. Daniel, thank you for coming on, mate, and we'll have you back on around the middle of the second half, if that's all right, mate.
Yeah, it's good. Excuse me.
Brilliant, thank you. We've got a teacher in. Oh, accidentally removed Jem. Oops. There we go. We've got a teacher in. A teacher, what's your thoughts been?
I think it's been great. Like the 2 goals, that's it. I'm like done. Now finish the game. End the match right now. Stop the count. That's it.
I like that.
Absolutely. Stop that. We might have to pin that, we have to pin stop the count. And I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to jinx it. Just
PSG winning as well, then, are they? Oh, what's the score?
Yeah,
PS
like Angers have been pretty they didn't have any attacking intent in this game. Like seriously, they're just here to just play defensive football. So I'm like, okay, I'm happy with this.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pete, we'll run through PSG in a bit, but thank you, Adichie, for coming on and saying your piece. Please get ready to come in a bit later in the stream too. We appreciate your opinion. Thank you, mate. Thank you very much. Anybody else who wants to join, you can come in and have your say. I'm just going to pin this. I'm going to get share the screen and have a look at the stats because we can have a look at how tight this game has been. It has been ridiculous. Jem, obviously you haven't been able to watch all of it, I don't imagine, but
No.
we've got the stats here. So Angers have actually dominated the ball. Lille scored quite early on, and since then, Angers have dominated the ball. Lille sat back and cut it off. And if it wasn't for that late penalty in the second half, then this would be a lot closer at the moment. And yeah, and I will say as well, the lineups, they say that Sanchez is playing as a right mid. He's been all over the shop at the moment, really proving himself as a good attacking midfielder. But as the person who hasn't managed to watch all of it, got any other questions about the game?
Burak Yilmaz, yeah?
Yeah, Burak Yilmaz with that penalty.
Is it a penalty? Okay.
Yeah, I'll talk you through the goal. So David, if anyone has missed it as well. So Jonathan David, earlier in the second half, he managed to go through after some really good play from Renato Sanchez, chipped the ball through. And David ran through on goal and scored. And then he grabbed an assist because he did pretty much the same thing again. Went round the keeper, got taken down, and won a penalty.
Alex, how are you feeling about this?
Yilmaz
I haven't seen your reactions. How have you felt about this game?
I have felt like I could collapse at any minute. My heart is pounding throughout all of this. It is horrible, I will say. I want to quickly say as well, we had a Mark Goldcat come in just while we were explaining the stats. Mark, if you're still there and you want to have your piece, come on right now and I'll get you straight on because I feel bad because you wanted to come on earlier.
I just want to quickly give some people some updates as well, obviously.
Go for it.
We're obviously, as you know, we've managed to hit the magic 1K. We're on our way to 1.1 already. There's still 33 of you still here. Obviously, there's some new people in the chat again. We appreciate you following us along here as well. We will be doing a lot of watch-alongs going into next season. Me and Alex and the team will be talking about other ideas and games that we can present to yourselves. So please subscribe if you're new to GNA TV because you'll see a lot more of this. We're going to do season reviews, and not only from the Premier League, we're also going to do the French League, which hopefully Alex can potentially host.
Absolutely.
Through the full season review with people and how they thought it went and stuff. So make sure you stay involved. We will be monetized as well in the next couple of days, which means you guys will be able to put in your super chats as well at your own will. And yeah, it's all good on what we're doing here at the moment. And yeah, I'll let you take over, mate.
Thank you very much, Jem. Thank you very much. I'm just going to put the link in the chat again for anyone who wanted to say anything they can. West Ham Online Alfie has said, we'll be interested to join in GNA TV next season, Jem. Well, we could definitely come on for the West Ham review, I'm sure, Alfie.
Always welcome, mate.
Absolutely. Absolutely, as everyone is.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyone else who wants to have their piece, 28 or 9 people. The numbers on this stream have been great, by the way. Thanks for supporting me because I did spam your social media, whatever platform you were on. So I appreciate you not blocking me and actually clicking the link. Thank you for everyone coming on to watch this. Hopefully, I feel like people at home will be hoping the second half is intense and scary, which it probably will be. I'm hoping Lille win 10-0, and it's the most boring game of my life when you have 3 viewers. Because if Lille win, then you know what? It's fine. It's fine. I'll take it. But yeah. As I said, guys, the link is in the chat though. If anyone wants to quickly have their piece, because we've got about 5 minutes till we kick off again. Taha Karim has said, what is the score? I'll pin the score up again. It is currently 2-0. In fact, what I'll do, I'll type it out in the chat so anyone who's coming in can have a look. Here we go. I almost got it spot on and I put 0-0. So,
has Lille ever won the title before, Alex, or is this the first time?
This is the 4th time in their history, and the second time since 2011. Which is like, it makes it sound like they're a fairly big club. They are, but they almost got relegated 3 seasons ago. Gaultier is the man who actually saved them. So yeah, it's been a bit of a bumpy ride for Lille, but they've done quite well. I'm currently struggling like an old lady, but I think we've got it up. Andre Lille 2. David and Yilmaz. There we go. Right, for anyone who's just having a quick glance, this is the scoreline at halftime. We've got 5 minutes till we kick off again. I'm going to go through the scores around the boards at the moment as well. So elsewhere in Liga, PSG are winning 1-0 after Di Maria scored a corner straight from a corner, bent it over the keeper. Yeah, brilliant goal. After Neymar missed a penalty and put it wide, which is hilarious. Lyon are beating Nice 2-1, and it means the Ligue 1 table. In fact, I can get it up. Ligue 1 table looks a little bit like this. Just for the culture, here we go. Right, at the top of the table, we have got Lille currently winning 2-0. And as you can see, they're only 1 point ahead of PSG. So if they draw, they're out of it. Monaco are currently drawing 0-0. They need to win, and then they'll overtake Lyon and get the Champions League qualification. Right now, they're falling into the Europa League. At the bottom of the table, there is still, 2 points between 18th place Lorient and 14th place Rennes. In fact, Angers are only a point ahead of them, but they're clearly quite safe. So there's still a relegation fight happening in Ligue 1. But it's all the focus at the top of the table. These results are the ones that matter. And it's still popping off. And if Angers draw, then you're going to watch Eurox but cry on stream. But hopefully that won't happen.
I don't want to see that. That might be quite sad, seeing the Euro expert cry on GNA TV, guys. This you don't want to see that.
I feel like it's calmer in a way. After all the times I've come on to Chelsea streams as well, or like Tottenham streams, and just bathed in the tears of the fans and gone, I don't really care. I'm hoping the karma gods are not coming for me. But you're going to make a live for the Champions League final. Sorry,
I don't know, to be honest, is the answer to that. I'm not too sure if I'm going to be here, if I'm going to be out somewhere else. But we will be doing a preview to that. We will be doing obviously reactions to that as well. Obviously, Chelsea just about scraped it today. I'm not going to go in it too much, but they, Spurs done them a favour. Put it that way. That's put them into fourth, going into the Champions League. So yeah, can't complain.
Absolutely, yeah. And we've only got a couple minutes to kick off again. That Chelsea game was. Oh, sorry, mate. Go on, you take over the comments. I'm gonna
you do what you're doing, mate. You do what you're doing. I'm just you're almost better than Neymar and Mbappe this season. What would you say about that, Alex?
Yeah, no. It's Mbappe and Neymar are much better players, but Yilmaz Lille would not be in this title race without Yilmaz, because it's a bit like he's exactly what he's not saying exactly what Chelsea need is in they should buy him, but I'm using Chelsea example because they've got quite a mentally fragile squad that it feels like today against Aston Villa, they could have bottled it completely. And Yilmaz in the tough moments of Lille, as we saw in the watch along for against Lyon, in the tough moments when it feels like everything's down and out, he's the guy who's gone, I've been here before and we can actually win this. I'm going to dig our team out. I'm going to do it. So he's been the experience Lille have needed. So to answer the question of Lyon, yeah, Yilmaz has had a better season. Nowhere near a better player, but I'm going for it. Better season than them. I'm going to have a look through the rest of the comments as well. Congratulations to Tottenham for securing UEFA Conference League today, James Gabrielli has said. Located Liner says Chelsea were really unlucky to not score. Jem, what's your thoughts?
Not really. I thought we were poor, to be honest. I mean, there's a mentality issue there with Chelsea at the moment, and hopefully we don't take that going into the Champions League final because we need to be better than we was today. So
fair enough. Adichie said it's 4-0 Juventus. Of course, there is a Serie A title race going on at the moment.
AC Milan winning, because that causes a bit of an issue, doesn't it? I think AC Milan are winning.
Yes, so Milan are winning. They're beating Atalanta. What that means is they're in the top four with Juve. What we're looking out for at the moment is 0-0 between Napoli and Verona. As soon as Napoli start winning, Juventus are out of the top four. But if they don't win, then Juventus have somehow pulled out the bag. But that's just, that's the side thing going on. It's been a ridiculously tense weekend in football, hasn't it? Like we had La Liga yesterday, this today, the Premier League earlier. Obviously, it wasn't like the title race or anything, but it was still top four. Every minute, it was like the situation was changing.
It was, and it was mad. And I knew Liverpool would get it, and I just didn't expect Chelsea to play the way they did. And obviously Leicester bottled it again, didn't they, as well? So it's just a bit like it's been a bit hectic, mate. It's been a hectic day.
Quart of water in my mouth. I'm just going to retweet the link. Very, very happy with the 23 people still sticking with us. Usually half times when the numbers go down, but we are kicking back off. Second half now, guys. Second half on v Lille. And oh my God, hang on. Yilmaz is through already. Oh, it's a great tackle from their right back. Oh, on Jez right back. Manciu. Lille almost went and scored in the first 15 seconds.
That you do know Yilmaz is quite old as well, didn't you?
Yeah, 35.
I know, that's what I'm saying. He's still playing at quite a high level. And
he's still got a lot of pace too. Lots of pace. Yilmaz has.
Yeah, he has.
All right, let's look at this. Andre have got a throw in. Obviously, if Andre scored now, it is squeaky bum time. If they get one goal, then the tension is straight back on. So we're hoping that doesn't happen at all. Ugh. All right, Andre.
Let's put the link in the chat. People want to come in and join Alex, ask him questions, talk about it. It's the links there.
I'm keeping a bit of a revolving door at the moment, guys. So obviously it won't be like the usual ones I'll keep in for ages, but
yeah, the Champions League final tickets are really expensive. They blimmin' are £550 for a ticket to go to Porto. I don't think I will be doing that, especially after that. Jem, thoughts on us getting Europa? Yeah, I think you've massively overachieved, really. I think, bearing in mind you were getting relegated last season, to go from there to coming up to where you are now, done really, really well. And you deserve it. You really do deserve it. And I like West Ham anyway. Like West Ham. So it's my mum's team. So like I hear a lot of it more than anything.
Ian Spencer's asked, come on, Leo, and hi, Jem, who's this guy in the stream?
Ian, have you never seen the Euro expert? He's been here for doing this for the last couple of weeks now. Sunday,
I've been here for 45 minutes.
45 minutes. He's been on GNA TV for a long time now as well, jumping in and out of different shows. West Ham Online is at the back. Let's get him in.
Yeah. How
you doing?
All right, Alfie, what have you got to say again?
Yeah, I'm doing well. I feel like it's game over pretty much now. Lille just need to be defensively solid, which they have been all season, as we spoke about earlier. I'll be honest, I've seen Samare and Benjamin Andre have better games.
Gonna have to interrupt Renato Sanchez is through. He's just blasted over a 1v1 chance. Sorry, Alfie, that was a massive chance of Lille. I'm gonna have to just commentate at the moment. It's good 1-2 between Sanchez and Yilmaz. Sanchez has burst through the middle, 1v1, and he's blasted over a chance. Like, should have gone 3-0 up there.
Oh, but my stream's quite a bit behind.
Continue, what were you saying?
Yeah, I feel like if Lille just hold out defensively, which they have done for the majority of the season, should be game over. And I've not seen if there's been an update to the PSG score, so that'll be interesting. But I feel like as long as Lille are defensively solid, you know, the world is their oyster now. And it is a shame to see Gautier leaving, because it's just such a backward step.
Yeah, it's a weird step to go to Nice. For the Premier League equivalent, for the people unaware, it's like winning the league with Man United. It's like not necessarily Ollie. It's like, I don't know. It's like Tuchel winning the league with Chelsea and then saying, "I really fancy a move to Everton." It's very.
Question for you.
It's a bit diagonal. Yeah, I have seen. I'm just going to say, Alfie, you've got any final words before we answer this question?
Not really. I'm just happy that we're in the Europa League.
Good to hear, mate. Right, we'll have you back on by the end of the stream. Thanks for coming on, mate. Right. Adichie says, Fulson Sekichellik is a possible right back for Arsenal. Yes, it'd be a very sensible option with Bellerin going out. Sekichellik, he's not like a blistering pace merchant, but he is very competent and very solid. He won't do very much attacking wise, but he won't make a mistake in defense. So good option there.
Oh, yes. Alex, I'm going to let you crack on. I've been streaming for the last 3 hours on Football Terrace, so it's been my eyes going a bit funny at the moment. But yeah, I'll let you enjoy the show. Make sure you subscribe to GNA TV, like I said. Share on all your socials. Please, share on your socials. Let's try and build up a crowd here. Hit the like, subscribe, keep subscribing. Tell your friends, your mums, your sisters, everyone to get involved over here and join us. And yeah, guys, I hope you enjoy your evening with Alex, and we'll see you again. I'll see you again soon. Take care, mate.
See you, Jeb. See you, man.
See you in a bit.
Right, now we are back to Euro expert Alex alone, and this is where I commentate again and lose my mind because, as I said, it's still 2-0. Lille 2-0 to Lille with 50 minutes gone at the moment. But anything can happen at the moment. Anything can happen. These are the goal scorers, and as I said, Andre. If Andre scored one, tension's back on because if Andre and Lille draw, with PSG winning at the moment, Lille are done. They won't win the title. So they have to hold on for 40 minutes. But Andre come forward here. It's got out. Come on. Andre as well, it's a good thing to see. It's not as if they're letting Lille walkless. They are making an attempt to get forward as they are at the moment. Got it out. There we go. Ogojallo's got it out. The difference when it's just me by myself, by the way, I just go back to screaming. Artem says they fired Tuchel because he wouldn't win the UCL just to hire a coach who wouldn't even win Ligue 1. Very true, Artem. Mansour says, who is winning? Andre are losing 2-0 to Lille. So Lille are winning, and that means they are winning Ligue 1. We've got 28 people here. Thank you very much for tuning in, guys. Really appreciate it. And let's just hope it stays 2-0. And you'll still get a good reaction at the end. Brilliant play from Lille. Soumare's got the ball out. Plays it inside to Yilmaz. Yilmaz to Sanchez. Lille were being a bit more free at the moment. They seem to have their confidence back. We've got Zeki Celik at the wing. Lille, I must say, they've noticeably played a lot more narrow this game. Usually they play a bit wider, but after they lost to Andre early in the season, it's very clear that Christophe Gaultier and just learned his lesson. They've completely switched up the approach there from their usual one, which is they usually approach every game with. And it's very, very interesting to see. They've completely dominated Angers in the final third when they've felt like playing attacking-wise. Right, Lille holding on to the ball at the moment. They're still going to try and burn time, but please just get another goal. 3-0, I think, is where I'll be comfortable. If he gets to 3-0, I'll start the party. I'll get the firecrackers out. I'll get fireworks out in my own bedroom. But 2-0, I'm still a bit like, we've seen what happen. And it would be very PSG for everything. I've got Adam in the chat, Big Dog Alex. Thank you, Adam, for joining us. Really appreciate it. And Andre on the ball at the moment. I must say, my chair is filled with sweat. I'm not putting on this like excitement. This is I want this win so badly for Lille. And I will put the link back in the chat, guys, later on. I mean, it's currently there at the moment. We've still got people chatting away, though. I do appreciate it. Or Lille coming forward here. Yilmaz in the box. He's played it through. Oh, it's good goalkeeping. Yilmaz tried a little cheeky ball into the box, and Renato Sanchez almost latched onto it, but Paul Bernardoni, the goalkeeper's reached out and got to it. Now, Angers are going to come forward here. They are playing with a bit of speed. Very lucky on the Lille perspective. He's played it into the back of Fulgini. So that means Angers have just lost it, and it's going to be a throw-in for Lille. Lille came very close there. Yilmaz trying a nice ball in behind, but didn't quite pay off. Ultra Prison says, if Angers scores goals, it will be a miracle. I wouldn't be so sure, mate. Angers have done worse things before. In fact, I want to get on the table as well, just to see how many times have they scored this season, because I think it's their goal tally isn't as mental as you think, has to be said. Table. Angers have scored 39 goals this season, so pretty decent. Well, one per game, it's all right. But anything can still happen. Oh, my God! Oh, Magnon's just come out to claim a corner. A big clash in the middle there. Everyone looks all Magnon's staying down. Angers launched one of their famous balls into the box. Magnon's come to claim it, and then he hit Celik in the face. He's hit his knees, had a bit of a dodgy line, but it looks like everyone's got back up and is all good. Lyon 2 needs 2, so that means Lyon could be falling out of the top 4. In fact, I think that does mean they fall out of the top 4 at the moment. Oh, goodness me. And scores. Going to keep up the Serie A ones as well. Napoli still haven't got their needed goal to put Juventus out of the top 4. Juventus win 4-0, so there's no way they're coming out of it. Monaco still 0-0. It does mean the table at the moment, Monaco go back to 3rd because Lille are not winning. Lyon are not winning, sorry. Lille are, and they're still threatening to score. They've come out a lot more positive this second half, which is what you want to see. But Angers are coming for another counter-attack here. Yilmaz chasing the ball back low. Lille are not having any of it. They've won the ball back already. Good pressing from Lille. This would be such a monumental title victory. It has to be said. It would be crazy if Lille can do this. Goodness me. Playing the ball around here. Sanchez on the ball. Out wide. Slowed it all the way back down, Lille. Slowed it all the way back down. Parisian said, Andre's too slow. They play with glue under their shoes. That's a very nice analogy there. 18 people still watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. Really appreciate you tuning in to the Angers v Lille watch along. Really appreciate it. It's currently 2-0 Lille with 55 minutes played. The goal, for anyone who's wondering, for the Lyon Nice goal, the ball fell out to the side of the box to Nice. Oh, it's a fantastic goal from Nice. Hassan Kamara, by the way, is a player I've actually had contact with, a really nice guy, Hassan Kamara, good left back. He scored a thumping finish from outside the box. Brilliant volley into the top corner. That's a deserved goal for Nice. But right now, it's still 2-0. Go back to the chat at the moment. Still on jet, too slow. Oof. 55 minutes gone. We are 35 minutes away from seeing Angers. So Angers seeing Lille win Ligue 1. 35 minutes away from seeing Lille win Ligue 1. Crazy. It'd be crazy. Ball's gone over the top there. Sanchez, he's not catching that. It's good that the tension's a bit less at the moment. Like it's like 75% tension. There's not 99% like it was when it was 1-0. Anubis said, how are you celebrating tonight, Alex? I won't be. I will be filming the final part of my Lille documentary that will be dropping tomorrow on my YouTube channel, which is Euro Expert. So after you subscribe to GNA TV, you can subscribe to my channel, Euro Expert, where I take a very thorough look at European football. And I've got a proper documentary thing coming out tomorrow with lots of original art and things like that. So if you want to know the story of Lille, you can tune in tomorrow and it should be good. Mono says it's a Napoli goal. Napoli have scored. They're beating Verona 1-0, which means that Juventus are out of the top four. They're out of the top four. At the moment in Italy, Inter Milan, Napoli and Atalanta are going into the Champions League and Juventus are fifth. What they need to do is for Hellas Verona to equalise against Napoli and they need Atalanta to equalise against Milan and then we can talk. But at the moment, it's going through. Oh, Lille almost getting through again. It's a brilliant tackle. Oh, I have to say, the Angers centre-back is actually pretty good this game. That was Ryan Thomas there. Someone Thomas, really good defending. Ultra Prison says, I'll rage quit before Lille will win. I see that. Strasbourg 1, Lorient 1. Sad Joey noises from Joey Benassi. I could see you there. Obviously, that means, I think it'll mean Lorient potentially going down into relegation. We will double check that. Well, Brest losing to PSG at the moment means they're in the relegation playoff, which is odd because they've been pretty solid this season. Fun fact about Stade Brest, they are a team that are doing really well for 70% of the season. Then their manager spoke out and said, I can't motivate my players anymore. They all want to leave. And because they were pretty much safe, they just started losing games and they've fallen all the way. But because Lorient are losing, they are in the relegation zone. And for anyone who's not a Ligue 1 fan, that means Trevor Chalobah's side, the brother of Nathaniel Chalobah, Chelsea products, could be going into a relegation playoff. Guys, let me know in the comments if you want a relegation playoff in the Premier League, because it's in the Bundesliga and it's in Ligue 1. What it essentially means is the winner of the championship playoff, let's say Brentford win, they would play Fulham, and whoever wins out of that game stays in the Premier League, or goes into the Premier League rather. The Touchdown King says, Alex, tell me more about Eurotrips. That is a good question. Eurotrips is a very good European football podcast where we have quite a laid-back chat about all the leagues. You can tune in on Spotify or YouTube. I feature on it quite a lot. And it's where I try and turn the humour on a bit more. We're 4 away from 50 likes, people. Please get us there. Absolutely. We've had so many people watching tonight. It's really appreciated. Lille coming forward again. Oh, balling from behind from Jonathan David. almost reached through. Focusing on the game at the moment, coming into 60 minutes gone. 60 minutes gone, people, and it's 2-0. You can hear me typing it out. Andre are not dead at the moment because they are still coming forward. Alex, how do you think that Chelsea get in the Champions League final on Saturday? Ian, I think Chelsea will win it. I was confident all season. Well, a moment took all right at Chelsea. As a neutral, I said that if they get past Atletico, they could go to the final. Oh, goodness me! Andre, I've just had a good shot on target. It was really nice play. Fulgini made a nice run into the box. And Manuel's needed at the near post. Not a very complicated save, but don't like it. Adichie says, no relegation playoff. The championship playoff is a great spectacle. Yeah, that's the other argument to the playoff thing. 3-2 Nice. Mono said it's 3-2 Nice, which means Lyon could be completely out of the Champions League space. So they would have completely bottled it. That'd be huge. Right, Angers corner. It's cleared out again for another corner. I don't want to see that. Don't forget, people, if Angers score and make it 2-1, then they just need one more goal to ruin Ligue 1 for all of us. Oh, goodness me. Right, Angers corner. Oh, it's towards the edge of the box. It's headed away. Good. Angers still got it, though. Oh, please go back to the keeper now. They've still got it in the final third. Lille sitting deep, man. Are they letting them come forward? No, stop him. Angers coming forward at the moment. Oh, I don't like it. There's so much space for Angers players. Lille defending strongly, but it's going to be another corner. Claims for a handball. I don't think so, is it? No, it's not. It's not indeed. By the way, in the Arsenal fans watching, William Saliba scored for Nice, and he's scored the winning goal so far at Lyon. Oh, by the way, it is handball in Angers v Lille, which means Angers have a free kick, an opportunity to pass into the box, which isn't fun. Anubov says Poch is cursed. He could potentially be, but he's already won the Coupe de France, so he's got something there. Oh, goodness. Right. Angers free kick. Oh, there's a lot of tension building, taking so much time. Blast it over. Have a shot. Just have a shot. I think his name is Rubicon. Have a shot near post. Menyon will save it. It's chill. Ah! That was close. It's still 2-0 Lille. Oh my God. There's one weakness Lille's goalkeeper has, Mike Menyon, is that he's a bit struggling coming in for crosses. Angers crossed the ball. Menyon was getting ready to catch the ball to drop. And then Angers player Pavlovic leapt in front and headed it just over. Angers could have almost just ruined this or come close to ruin this. Haztec has asked, what channel is your doc coming out and when? It's coming out tomorrow, probably about 6 p.m. Yeah, it will come out tomorrow on the Euro Expert channel. So there we are. Bordeaux 2, Reims 1, not like it really matters. Thank you, Joey, for the update, though. How is it going? Jay, it's going okay because Lille are winning, although they just had a very, very close shave. Has to be said there. Has to be said. I know it's a spelling mistake in the tweet I've pinned up, but I don't care because Lille are winning 2-0. Although the ref's having a word here about something. Gonna hop to Serie A at the moment. Well, it's going to be another Angers free kick and they get ready for it. Napoli are drawing, which means Juventus are back into the Champions League spaces. I'll repeat that. Napoli are drawing, which means Juventus go back into the Champions League spaces. Big drama happening in Italy with only 20 minutes left to play in Serie A. Angers free kick come in, and thankfully this one goes out for a much safer goal kick. Where is your Lille kit? That will be coming, mate. I've got my order posted, actually. I'm going to get a Lille kit. So don't worry about that. But it says, yeah, Verona equaliser 1-1. So Juventus are back in the Champions League spaces. But meanwhile, in France, Lille are winning Ligue 1 and they're getting some substitutes ready. It looks like, I think that might be Jonathan Bamba coming on. Very interesting shout. A very interesting thing I've just noticed about Bamba. He looks like he has some family members printed on his shin pads, which is a quite interesting thing. I also noticed that an Angers midfielder and Fulgini and Sanchez were talking together just a minute ago, caught on camera. And they were doing the thing where they cover their mouths to be discreet. So who knows what was said there. But coming up to 65 minutes gone, Onje becoming a bit more threatening. That's probably why Lille are making subs. But they're 25 minutes away from winning. 25 minutes away. Jay just said you almost scored again and he's giving me a heart attack. I thought it happened. I thought we were going 3-0 up, but no. Which under 21 players impressed you in Europe the most? I could say Botman, obviously, Anubov, but I'm going to actually say under 21. I'm going to go for a different shout, Anubov. Sofiane Diop of Monaco. A lot of people give Fofana and Tchouaméni a lot of praise. Diop is a really good baller, so watch out for him. They're talking together like idiots. It's playing. Prison says. Onjo got the ball in the box. And Botman's just made a great tackle. But Onjo still got it! Oh, God. Capel had a shot on the edge of the penalty box. Blasted straight over. Not even straight over, sorry, just over. That was terrifying. Onjo making subs too. Don't make subs, man. We don't want to see subs. We want to see... God. Bahoken is coming in for Onjo. He's one of the better players, actually, so that's quite worrying. I think he's a player who actually scored in the victory over Lille earlier this season when Onje beat Lille. I'm terrified. Yazici is coming off for Jonathan Bamba now. Obviously, Yazici's been hotly linked to Arsenal. Can get my thoughts on that another time. Bamba coming on, though. He's Lille's top assister. He's got 6 goals, 9 assists this season. He'll be seeing if he can add to that tally. A 25-year-old. Oh, goodness me. 26 people of you watching. Please subscribe. Really appreciate it. Please like the video too. We're about to hit 50 likes, I think. So please like the video and thank you for tuning in to watch me melt on camera. Really appreciate it. All right. Onje 0, Lille 2. 25 minutes left. Oh, goodness me. Goodness me. Jay says, I like Napoli the most out of the Italian teams because of Diego Maradona. Absolutely. If you read into the Diego Maradona story, people other than Jay, because I assume Jay knows about it, because he's talking about it. Diego Maradona and his drug thing, very blasted out about in the media. In Argentina, cocaine at the time was like he was just accepted, so he's kind of brought up around it and with it, so it wasn't much as a big deal. So Maradona, I'll bring the comment up so people who join the stream think I'm not talking out waffle. Maradona is a lot more sympathetic than you think. So rest in peace to Maradona. West Ham says, come on. I'm going to assume it's come on Lille Football Club or FC. Thank you very much, Alfie. Which Lille player will be the most sought after next season? Sven Botman, without a doubt on Ubov, being one of the players of the year. And he's young, left-sided centre-back. Great for any club. Alex thoughts on Eric Schön. You got me, you fucking bastard. Thank you, Alfie. Thank you. You're getting blocked from the comments now. Meanwhile, Onje just had a player go down inside the box, but it's not going to be given as anything. Well, I hope not. Yeah, it's a good block. Good tackle from Sumari. For anyone who's interested in Maradona's life, check out the As If Capadia documentary. It's so good. Smash a goddamn like, Lamb says. Absolutely smash a goddamn like. Crumb, I think that's Turkish or Arabic there. Lille. Crumb, I don't know what you said, but appreciate it. You said something about Lille. As long as it's not saying fuck Lille, we rated it here. And we've got 27 people watching because it is 2-0 Lille with barely 20 minutes left. They are 20 minutes away from being crowned Ligue 1 title winners. It would be for the 4th time in their 70-year history and only the first time since 2011. Almost forgot my words there. It was only 3 years ago that Lille were almost relegated when Gaultier came in and had to steer the club aside. They literally were 1 point off relegation, Lille. They fell so low, but how have they risen so high? This could be such a monumental high. For context, PSG have won the league every year since 2013, bar one in 2017. But that could be about to change. Lille coming forward again here. Oh, the ball's rebounded off. Jonathan David almost ran through. Onje playing with a bit more tempo now, though. I don't like to see it, I must say. It's good play from their left back there. I'm not sure it's just come on, actually. I think it might be... Doumbia. Suleiman Doumbia. Good play there. Crumb says it's a face. Well, I look like an idiot. I thought you were talking waffle. Josh says that Hector Bellerin is a bad player. Interesting. Don't know why he said that, mate. Napoli concede. Again, is it another Napoli concede? We'll bring the update now. And whoever said it, well, at the moment, it's not showing anything up, but it still looks like a 1-1. Graham Baker says, what are your thoughts on... You're all coming for me now. Look what Alfie started. Coming in with your comments. I'm a Euro expert. It's just because I'm in the moment. You're not tricking me. I know my European football. You're not coming in with these players. Don't even try it. I'm having to read every comment now, though. Dan Dog says, I think that Sven Botman, Bukayo Saka will be the most sought after youngsters in Europe this season. I'm telling you, you're not catching me out, lads. You're not catching me out. 70 minutes gone. 20 minutes left until Lille win League 20 minutes left until Lille win League Putting that in the comments now, so if they don't win, I'm going to look like a melon. Oh, goodness me. Also on the board, from what I could tell, it is still 1-1, Napoli and Verona. The consequence of that is Napoli need to win, and then Juventus be kicked out of the Champions League for next season, and we can all laugh at what's his stupid face. Dragonelli, there he is, the punchable face in the world. Right. Oh, my goodness me. Oh, Lille coming close. Andrea coming close to there. They're still holding the ball at the moment. As Parisian said to the chat earlier, Lille are just letting Angers have the ball. They're sitting back. It's been their tactic this season. They're just hoping it can work one last time. Good God. I drank my water. I haven't got no water left. I'm gonna lose my voice. Oh no, Angers coming forward. Forgini! Oh goodness me! Mike Magnus forced into a save. Angers, stop trying to win, man. Why can't this game be fixed? Oh, it's well tipped over by Magnon too. It's a rocket of a shot from Fulgini. It was down, like it was in his savable range, but I did not like that. Angers corner. Ian Spence. Alex, can PSG get called boss jobs if they don't win their own league? No. Everyone who says Pochettino is a bottler is ridiculous. It's completely unfair on Pochettino. PSG were third when he joined. Pochettino joined PSG. Lille and Lyon were ahead of him. He's kept pace. He hasn't been great, but he hasn't been bad either. And PSG have had a ridiculous season. Although they have just scored again, I believe, because Kylian Mbappe raced through. He went down. Looked like it would have been a penalty, but then he tapped it in anyway. So Lille still have the pressure on. PSG are going to win their match, it looks like. Both PSG and Lille winning 2-0. The unit says, my mate is the manager of Hornchurch, and then number 9 scored at Wembley yesterday. Nice work for you, mate. Nice work for you. Those were my thoughts. There you go, mate. Lots of abuse here coming at Chelpo, Bantanai FC, and Bottleham. Gotta love to see it. Kylian and Mbappe. Gotta like it. Oh, back to the game at the moment. It's getting closer, you know. It's becoming more inevitable. Well, Angers is still pressing up the pitch. They don't need to win this game. They're safe. That's the thing. But they're doing it. They're just the party poopers. I don't like to see it. There's 10 minutes left in Serie A, by the way. So there's 2 big events happening tonight. Juventus could get back into the top 4. Bamba's just tried to play it wide to Renato Sanchez, but a ball went out wide. Just an update on any substitutes too. There's only in France you can make 5 subs at the moment. Premier League is the only one you can't. So it's still room for change in both teams. Angers can make 2 more subs. Lille can make 3 more subs. Thanks to the 20 people still watching, by the way. Thank you to all the people commenting. I really do appreciate that. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very, very, very much. Oh, goodness me. Angers punting it long. That felt hopeless. That felt like they don't care now. Then again, Angers do play long ball. Lille on the ball. Sumari turns really nicely. Oh, God, I'm running myself out of energy. Chelik run forward to Renato Sanchez. I did well to keep hold of it. He gave it away. Wins it back out. It's not a free kick, man. Oh, we're coming up to 15 minutes left. 15 minutes left, guys. 15 minutes left until Lille can win Ligue 1. 15. This would be crazy, man. Renato Sanchez just been booked. He's not happy about it. I don't blame him. It wasn't a bookable challenge. Goodness me. 15 minutes left, guys. 15 minutes left. I'm going to focus on Serie A a little bit too. I'm going to keep Lille up and still watch it, obviously. But Milan are still beating Atalanta 1-0. That's obviously the fair result because if both of those teams will go through with that current thing, basically it's match fixed again in Serie A. Only joking. Napoli's drawing 1-1 with Hellas Verona. They need to score. They have got former Lille player Victor Osimhen on the pitch at the moment. They've brought on Matteo Politano and Dries Mertens to try and get the goals in the last few minutes because obviously they need to do this. In Serie A, Hellas Verona are safe. They're just a bit like Angers. They're being party poopers. Juventus look like though they're going to go into the top 4. Elsewhere in Liga, and the results on the board stand as that right now Brest are in the relegation playoff spot because Lorient are drawing once again. I mean, it's the team that PSG are playing. PSG is sending them into the relegation zone. That's why for PSG it's been tough, but they found it easy. Whereas Lille, while they're 2-0 up, it's not been plain sailing. Benjamin Andre's just done very well in midfield, though. Oh my goodness me, guys! I've watched just as a personal thing. When I started my journey in football, when I started analysing football a couple of years ago, this is a tip for anyone else as well. I realised that everyone was talking about the Premier League, and I thought, you know what? There's one league in Europe that always gets criticised and no one talks about, and it's France. So I decided I'm going to follow Ligue 1. For that moment, I've never looked back. Ligue 1 has been one of the most enjoyable places of football I've watched. Just as enjoyable as the Premier League, sometimes more. I've watched it weekly. And this season, Lille have embodied that. They've been dirty at times, but they've been so attractive to watch. They've scored brilliant goals. They've defended brilliantly. They've always been valiant. And while they've defended superbly, it's always been in a physical way that's good to watch. Well, most of the time, at least, obviously. Lille have embodied the heart of French football. And it's just the reason I'm so into it is just because it summarises it for me, how much I do. How much of a good decision it was like 2 years ago to go, you know what, I'm going to try and watch French football and just see if it really is as bad as people say, because my goodness, it's not. What a decision. I command anyone to watch Ligue 1 when they can. Of course, unless Lille bottle it in the last 10 minutes, then never watch Ligue 1 again. Joe Benassi says, thank God, I think Strasbourg is safe now, even if we lose. Are you a Strasbourg fan, Joey? Are you a Strasbourg fan? Let me know. Let's have a look. Ultra Prison says, Allez Angers, à l'abordage Fatou donné. He could have written anything there, and to French people, I'm like a moron. And for that, I will not read out any more French comments. J&J Football says, best managers in South America deserve a chance in Europe. Julian, sorry, mate. I can read your comment. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't a troll one, like everyone's just trying to catch me out on. Or Manuel's just a punch a corner away. He says, Julian Hermano, Ben Overbreich, and Diego Simono. Not heard of any of them. There is the guy at River Plate that I've heard of. Well, I haven't because I can't remember his name, but I've heard he's doing good things. So, you want to expand more on that J&J Football? Please be sure. Aditya says, non-term relegation. Bloody yeah, it's all going off in Ligue 1, isn't it? Going to focus on Serie A at the moment because there's 5 minutes left and Napoli's still not winning. They need to let go. Oh, goodness me. But at the moment, it's coming up to 10 minutes left. 10 minutes! Thank you, everyone, for joining me today. Just 20 of you watching, 20 to 30 people watching throughout the whole thing. It's been so intense. Oh, God. I'm just going to have a dead voice tomorrow. Oh, goodness me. I appreciate everyone keeping up the scores in the chat as well because it's helping everyone else. At the moment, it's still Angers 2 Lille 0. There's not been a goal in the second half. There's been close though. Yilmaz ran through in the first couple of minutes. Maignan almost let Andre score, and then he stopped Andre scoring a couple of times. Andre have a free kick in a decent position, though. It looks like they're going to shoot. Please don't score. Please don't score. Please don't score. Right, they're going to take it now. They've still got Sebastian goals. Chip it in and get headed out. Chip it in and get headed out. Ah, it's over the bar. Way! Oh, still Lille winning. Comrade says, Alex, do you play foot champs? Alex, do you play foot champs? No, sorry, I was losing my brain there. I was looking at the other comment. I did play foot champs a couple of times, and I quit FIFA because of it. A lot of stress on that. Let's have a look as well. Arsenal Strasbourg has such intense supporters matches. It's like the Marseille of the East. Oh, yes. So Joey is a Strasbourg fan in the comments. I'm American, but I did my year abroad in university in Strasbourg when they won Ligue 2 in 16-17. Yeah, Strasbourg have got a Leicester-like story. They won the league. They got promoted in 16-17. Then the next season they came 5th, I believe. Got into the Europa League spots. And they also won their cup. So Strasbourg are a fun team to keep out for. They've got a couple of good players as well. Joey, I'd love to hear what the Strasbourg fans think of Ludovic York or what they call him. For anyone who doesn't know, he's 6'6", and a giant, really fun player. Looks like Burak Yilmaz is coming off the pitch. Burak Yilmaz, the man who has possibly led Lille to this title. He's coming off for Zeka. It looks like Renato Sanchez is coming off. He doesn't look too happy about it. Luis Araujo is coming on. Let's have a look as well in the comments too. Why do you think Chelsea's attack isn't linking up properly? I'm not too sure. It's hard. I think it's just because it's been a bit of a. I don't think it took us the time to work with it. I was just distracted because Burak Yilmaz was coming off the pitch. He was not happy about it. He really wants to stay on. He had to be kind of walked away by Yazici. He's lived and breathed this football club this season. Absolutely love him. Thoughts on Boulaye Dia? He's a West Ham player. West Ham. He's been linked to West Ham for Reims. Really good striker. If West Ham get him, he'd be a 15 to 20 goal a season striker. Really good player. Let's look at the comments as well. Still, 26 people in. Thank you for tuning in, guys. We've got 8 minutes left. 8 minutes until Lille can win Ligue 1. I probably won't do much tactical analysis after this. I might just wait. I'm not sure if they even got the trophy here, but they probably have. They will lift it here. An update in Italy. There is one going into added time in a minute. Napoli are still drawing against Hellas Verona. Still drawing. They need to win. Otherwise, they will miss out on Champions League football. It'll be a horrific display for them. Oh, goodness me. Goodness me. Graham Baker says, what a season for Burak Yilmaz. Absolutely. This season will go down in living memory. In fact, just after this one season alone, he's one of my favourite players of all time. Just because of the impact he's had. Oh, Jan to the box out. Oh, my God. Oh, head had just gone wide. It was a great play there. And then it came into the box. So it was number 21, Mohamed Al-Chor or Ali Chor. Oh, my goodness. Headed just wide. Man, you're not happy with defence there. You do not want any other opportunities going to the other team. Oh, goodness. Oh, Joey says now it was 11th, if I remember correctly, and they got into the UEL. So, yeah. So, Strasbourg, they won the Coupe de la Ligue, and then it was like the season after, right? And big man of Jorg is got to be. And Leonard. I didn't expect Leonard to be a popular guy. Anyway. Joey, you should follow, if you don't already, follow me on Twitter, man, because we should have more conversations. I want to hear more about Strasbourg. But coming into the final 7 minutes, Lille could win it. Lille could actually win it. It's beginning to hit now. Lille could actually win this league, man. You get emotional. She's such a good story. I'll be so happy for Gaultier and Yilmaz. Like, they are probably going to get picked apart in the summer, a bit like Monaco. But Monaco, when they won it because they did genuinely just have an amazing team. Lille have been underdogs despite leading Ligue 1 since mid-January. It's just been so fun to watch them. I absolutely love it. And Lille trying to burn some time here coming into the final 5 minutes. For the second, I'm going to touch on Napoli Verona, 90th plus 1 minute. Going to the timeline as well. They must be going straight for it at the moment, Napoli. Obviously, they need to win. It looks like Juventus are about to get back into the Champions League, as they always do. Deary me, Napoli, they need to win. Oh, goodness. Coming into the final 5 minutes! 5 minutes! 31 people coming in waiting for me to cheer or to cry if there's some horrible late comeback from Angers, but I don't think there will be. 5 minutes! Come on! Come on! Come on! Oh, I tell you what, I hope my girlfriend is not playing this in her living room with her family and laughing at me, because if she is, I am going to be mocked the next time I go around hers. If you are watching, Morgan, put a comment in the chat. But at the moment, Angers coming forward again. They're going to try an early cross. They are putting men forward here. I don't like to see it, I have to say. It's great play from Fulgini in the middle. He's played it wide. Oh, now it's... Dumby on the left. Back out to him, the left back. It's a very sharp player, this number 3, Dumbia. Angers playing it around in the outside of the box. That's going to be Magnon's. Magnon could burn time. He's going to fall to the ground in that classic goalkeeper style. Still Lille winning. Oh, Alex, thoughts on the GOAT, Pablo Fornals? I do like Fornals. I think I'm happy to see him finally coming into form. Claudius asks, how old are you? I'm 21 years old, mate. I'm going to be 22 next month. But whenever I tell people, I like to say I'm 13. Oh my goodness. Benjamin Andre just made a great recovery. Andre won the ball pressing high, and Andre is forced to make a good recovery there. Elsewhere in Italy, as I know you guys are interested in that, 93rd minute, Napoli is still drawing 1-1 with Verona. They need to win. Got like one eye on that, one eye on this. 4 minutes left of Angers Lille. Oh, this is horrifying. Horrifying. I'll read it. Joey's comment. He loves Lille because he's been there since their days in the Championship Championnat National, and he scored that amazing free kick. That secured the safety in Ligue 1 that year. So it's good to hear this history. Thank you, Joe, for that. Appreciated it. Alex, you didn't start watching football till 2 years ago. No, I did, but bit of a personal thing. 2 years ago, I didn't really know what to do career-wise or things like that. I'd gone to university, didn't work out. For many people, it doesn't. I've warned a lot of people to go to university. It's a big rip-off, big waste of time for some people. Then 2 years ago, I thought, you know what? I love football. I'm going to make that what I do. And as well as writing for Get French Football News, helping a couple people with Football Daily with things and writing and different things like that, and streaming on here and running a YouTube channel, which you can follow at EuroExpert. That's what I'm beginning to get into. And it's all come from watching League. All this love for this really big found deep love for football has come from watching Ligue 1, and this season come from Lille. Goodness me. Nono says, can we get a summary of PSG's problems this season, please? PSG had a horrible start. They had their first lineup at the beginning of the season. They were missing so many people. They basically played an academy lineup. They played 20 days after the Champions League result against Bayern. They had no players ready. Bernat, their only good left back, got injured. They brought no real replace. It took them a few games to bring in replacements to Thiago Silva, Thomas Meunier, and Cavani. They had a dreadful start, and they never completely recovered. Obviously, they stayed in touch, but their start hindered them. And if they hadn't lost those 2 games at the start of the season, they probably would have won Ligue 1. But right now, it looks like it's going to be Lille, who are getting incredibly hyped on the touchline. They're getting crazy at the moment. This could be it. This could be it. The famous words. Oh, my God. Goodness me. Happy for Lille. I'm happy for Lille too. Bakker. Yeah, Carlos Bakker. What do you think of him, Prusin? I kind of like him. Obviously, he's a bit limited, I think, but I don't know. And yeah, as Adichie said, Napoli drew Verona, so Juventus have made the Champions League. They scraped into it. The jammy bastards. The jammy bastards. But we can focus on the good of tonight. Angers losing to Lille. Lille winning. Lille about to win Ligue 1. Can't believe it. I can't actually believe it. What is the score? Mazin. It is 2-0 Lille. They've got barely 5 minutes to play. They're going to look to burn us out because they look like they're about to win Liga. They're coming forward at the moment. Here's Luis Araujo on the wing. He's going to try running side. Onje, they can't keep it out. It's going to be a corner to Lille. The players are ready to celebrate on the touchline. They can't contain themselves. You see, she's going up to the camera, giving it all. They're all pumped. They're all ready. This will be so memorable. And while all of that, Christophe Gaultier is on the touchline. And he's just stern-faced. That beautiful, beautiful man. How many minutes are left? We're heading in to the 90th minute. Added time, people. Here we go. Added time. This is it. This is it. It would take a capitulation of monumental proportions, but it's not going to happen. Andre have got the ball here. They're going to try and counter, but it doesn't matter. 2 minutes added on. 2 minutes. That Håkan on the ball wins a free kick. Andre might get a goal and might make it slightly interesting, but it's going to happen. 35 people watching for the final result too. We appreciate it, people. Here we go. Harry Dines has said it's a brilliant league. We appreciate that, Harry. Here we go. Oh, goodness me. If you're new here, please like and subscribe. That's probably the final time I say that before I end up screaming. We're all ready. We're all ready to celebrate. Come on, Lille. They're making one final sub. Jonathan David, the man who arrived overweight, the man who didn't score till November, who only got 2 goals until January, has come alive for the second half of the season. He scored the first goal and set up the penalty. 38 people in to watch Lille win League 1. It's going to be crazy here. Onje coming forward. It's going to be too late. We've got 40 seconds left. It's a nice play on the wing. Trying to get a cross in, but Lille doing well to defend as they have done all season. Remember, the best defensive record in Europe. Onje scored! Fulgini has scored. It's 2-1 Lille. But it's surely too late. It's surely too late. Oh, no. Benjamin Andre's header flicked to the back post and Fulgini headed into the bottom corner. It won't matter though, surely. It will not matter. Lille players not happy with the goal, but it's still got to be a win. We've got 42 people in. Still surely a Lille victory. Still surely a Lille victory. Oh, goodness me. Come on, Lille. Come on, Lille. They've just got to not mess up for about 30 seconds. Don't mess up for 30 seconds. Oh, this is going to be the most intense minute of life. On Gerald running forward. Fuck off. Stay back. You don't need to do it. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. On Gerald got the ball. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Oh, come on, ref. How much time do you want to burn? Hold on to it. Hold on to it. Hold on to it. Yes! They've done it. They've done it! Lille have won Ligue 1! Lille have won Ligue 1! PSG have lost for only the second time in a decade! Lille have won it for the 4th time in their history! Lille are champions! They have done it against all the odds. We've got 54 people here right now. Let us know your thoughts down below because we have done it. Lille have done it! This is a ridiculously tough task. No one gave them a chance. They've got a squad full of bit part players who've turned into superstars. They're on the pitch now. They've actually done it. PSG have lost. Christophe Gaultier, the legend, has led Lille to their Ligue 1 title. They have done it. I cannot believe it. At the start of the season, Lille were just a team who seemed to be doing well since PSG were failing. They, against all the odds, they held it together. There's been so many tough parts this season. The fact they've done this is incredible. It is Leicester City vibes. No one gave them a chance. Lyon were the team that people thought would win it. Then it was Monaco. Everyone was waiting for Lille to drop away. No one thought they were going to do it. And they have. Mark Goldcat says I'm crying. So proud of our team and manager. Botman, Sanchez, Yilmaz, all outstanding this season. And Benjamin Andre too, so proud. I want to quickly give a shout out to the players because obviously there's a lot of people in here that are Lille fans and others that are not. So we're just going to keep to the players who have done this. In goal, Mike Maignan, the man who might move to AC Milan this summer, has kept 21 clean sheets. For comparison, Petr Cech set the Premier League record of 24. In defence, Sven Botman, moving from the Ajax B side in his first season in European top 5 football, has led Lille to the best defence in Europe with Jose Font, who's 37 years old, still playing football. In midfield, Benjamin Andre, 30 years old, one of the best defensive midfielders in France, paired up with Renato Sanchez, the once Portuguese flop, who's rebuilt his career with Boubakary Soumaré, who looks set to join Leicester City. And then on the wings, you've had some myriad of players: Jonathan Akone, Jonathan Bamba, Timothy Werner, son of George Weah, all chipping in to try and get that victory. And up front, Jonathan David, the former Genk Canadian striker, in his first season of top 5 football, he arrived overweight. He arrived out of form. It took him a while to get going, but he scored 11 goals this season to lead Lille to this title. And Burak Yilmaz, the man who is making Turkey the team to watch at Euro 2020, the man who has led Lille at the age of 35 in his first season outside of Turkey to the most unlikely league title in European football since Leicester City. It's an incredible feat, all led by the man Christophe Galtier, who may be rumoured to join Nice. Wherever team he goes to, he's earned it, because this has been an insane victory. Now, we're going to stick with you guys just for a couple of minutes. We're going to see if the trophy has been lifted. And I'm going to run through the comments now, because obviously this is a huge thing. Let's fucking go, boys. Let's go. Fair play. Yes. Here we go. Let's go. Let's go. Congrats, says Byron. Joey says, can't wait to see my Plastic PSG supporting students a few days from now. Thanks for the Juve updates. Great stream. Congrats, Lille. Subbed. Thank you, Nicola. We appreciate that. Lille win the league. Yes, they do. Has Tech. PSG are the worst, says Mazin. They did start in a tricky position. Pochettino did not bottle there, but they have lost. Deservedly so. It's been crazy. Mark says, I wouldn't say Leicester vibes, but it's still quite the achievement. It would say Leicester's up here. Lille is about here. This is probably the second most ridiculous title victory in European football this decade. It's been crazy. This century maybe as well. Love an underdog winning the league. We all do. We still got 37 people. We really appreciate that. Thank you very much, guys. As I said, we'll see what happens if they lift the trophy in the next 5 minutes. If not, then we'll head off, but we'll have to see. Against all the odds, indeed, generous man, Tonga per. PSG are not playing great, but they are leading 1 point ahead. I don't know what that comment is coming from. It's been crazy today. No one is sleeping tonight. I'm not sleeping tonight, Boda. It's been crazy. If just a quick plug as well, a couple of plugs before we get into it. I'll put a link in the chat as well, just to get a couple of thoughts. But a couple of plugs. If you're new here, please subscribe like Nicola did. We do a lot of European football content. I host all of it. Really appreciate it. Either Euro Expert will host it. And if you want to see more of my content, you can follow me on Twitter, at TikTok, at YouTube, Euro Expert. And if you want to find more about Lille, you can go to my channel tomorrow at 6 p.m, Euro Expert, to find the Lille documentary, how they won Ligue 1 against all the odds. You can watch it tomorrow, and we'd really appreciate it. But first of all, subscribe, just like Dex did. Always look at it, it's such good knowledge of the game. Thank you, Dex. Please smash the like button, and please subscribe. It's been a great stream. We really appreciate it. And enough of me talking for a bit. I'm going to put a link in the chat. Let's get the words of the people. If you're a Lille fan, if you're a Premier League fan, get in. Come on, get into the stream. Say what you're thinking. You get a minute or two to say what you want. And then we're going to go to the title, hopefully. And then we'll end it there. It'll be a crazy thing. How many subs do we have? I'm not sure if the subscriber thing's public. We couldn't show it for a bit, but at the moment it's coming up to 1,100 subscribers. 1,100. So you're joining quite a big community. I must say, I joined only this year, and it is really fun and a job community. And as you can see in the chat throughout the whole time, Eva Ultra Parisienne, who is supporting the enemy of tonight, lots of friendly people who are at GNA TV, and we really do appreciate it. Just for the moment as well, the Ligue 1 other scores. So it has finished still. Or no, is it still live? It's still live with Metz and Marseille, but it doesn't matter. What has happened is that Lille have won Ligue 1. PSG have finished second, and Monaco have qualified for the Champions League. Lyon bottled it. Lyon bottled it against Nice, and Monaco have qualified for the Champions League. It is crazy. At the bottom of the table, Nantes fell into the relegation places. They will have to play a relegation playoff against the Ligue 2 playoff winner. So there's drama at the bottom there. Rennes and Marseille have qualified. Well, Marseille and Lyon have qualified for the Europa League, and Rennes have qualified for the UEFA Conference League. So Ligue 1 will be putting out a strong showing next season in Europe, we do like to say. Crazy night, crazy night. If you want to come in, you can have your stuff. We've got Ryan from the Euro Trips podcast. Ryan, big pleasure to have you on. How are you feeling, mate?
I'm good, man. How are you?
I am over the moon. I know you cover Italian football quite a lot, so I'll ask you about that in a second. But first of all, your thoughts on tonight, on this Lille victory. Me and Ryan host a podcast called Euro Trips. You should check it out. And when I first came on, I said that I think Lille were going to do it. I thought they were going to do it, but we weren't all convinced. How do you feel?
Oh, mate, they've done brilliant tonight to keep their nerves and not bottle it. We've seen this so many times with other teams as well who have ultimately not followed through, but they dug in tonight against a difficult Angers team. Obviously, you mentioned it yourself. They're not an easy team to beat at all. You know, I'm really happy that they've done it. They've ended one of the most dominant teams in European football, and it's brilliant for French football, isn't it?
It is. It's crazy. All right, I want to. Mark is in the chat, so I'm going to get him in a second. But Ryan's a very good expert on Italian football. Ryan just took us through what is the significance of tonight in Italy. Juventus have leapfrogged Napoli into the Champions League spaces. Have Napoli completely bottled it?
Oh God, yeah, they had probably the easiest game as well out of all the teams competing for them Champions League places, and they couldn't beat Verona at home. Verona had nothing to play for. You know, Milan done an incredible job. I'm so happy. You know, they are my favourite Italian team, but to get a win away to Atalanta, and they've leapfrogged them. They will now finish second. But yeah, Juventus were lucky. Ultimately, if Napoli had won, Juventus would have missed out. So they will be, you know, hugging the Verona players when they see them. But
absolutely,
it's a massive result for Milan, and they're back after 7 years in the Champions League.
Brilliant to see. As we said, Ryan and me host the Eurotrips podcast. You can always check that out on YouTube or on Spotify. Thank you very much for coming on, Ryan.
You're welcome, mate. See you soon.
Brilliant. See you soon. We have also got Mark in. Mark, you've been in the chat all night. I see your mic's muted, but what have you come on to say?
I've been a fan of this club for 10 years, man. Since I went over there, I've just been a fan for 10 years. And I'm sorry, the way we played tonight wasn't our best performance, but man, was it deserved.
Absolutely. Absolutely. How does this make you feel then? It's just been at the start of the season, when the PSG are having such a bad start, did you really think it was possible?
Let's get it straight. Nobody expected us to keep up the form that we started at the start of the season. It just wasn't going to happen. But the way we've kept it up, credit to the players, man. I don't know what you think, but credit to the players. Yilmaz, I've heard you mention him numerous times. I hope Turkey win the Euros.
So do I. They're my team for the Euros.
Yeah, but unbelievable, man. I'm just so proud, man.
Brilliant. It's brilliant to see. Mark, have you got any final words just because I've got a couple other people coming in?
Come on, Turkey.
Very well chosen, boys. Thank you so much for coming on, Mark. It's brilliant to speak to you, and I hope to speak to you again soon. Thanks, mate.
See you later, man.
See ya. Right. We've got Velvishwan in as well. Velvishwan, we'd like you to come in. Although, guys, please hit 70 likes. It's been a brilliant stream. Velvishwan, what have you got to say, mate?
Oh, bro, I just came back from a party. I was just watching both Lille win the league and Liverpool securing top 4. What a day. What a day. I'm so happy for Lille. They deserve it. The Turkey players once again proving why they're the dark horses of the competition. They're too good, man.
Absolutely.
And fuck you, PSG. You're a dead club. Small mentality. Poch is a bottler. And yeah.
Thank you, Velvishwan. That's a good place to end it then.
Ronaldo Sanchez, come to your home. We need you.
Yeah, and he's been excellent tonight. And he might come to Liverpool. We'll keep you updated on that. Thank you, Velv.
Yeah, take care, man.
See you, man. Bye-bye. Right. As I said, I'm just going to keep it going for a couple of minutes. Thanks to the 30 people still tuning in. We really appreciate it. We've got Kadir in, Burak Yilmaz, Zeki Çelik, Yusuf Yazici. We love those lads, the Turkish boys, keep them out for the Euro 2020. I'll be talking about them soon. You can also learn about them in the upcoming Modern Baller Mag, TMF, because I write for that. And very good magazine run by the people of Get French, Get German, Get Spanish Football News. I write at length about Turkey and Ukraine while they beat dark horse to the Euros. But as I said, I'm going to keep it going for a couple minutes. I just want to see if Lille lift the trophy, because if they do, I'm sure you guys want the stream to go for that, just to see it. Right now, they're showing the highlights of the PSG game, which Di Maria scored a corner from, if guys missed that, and Mbappe scored a second, succumbing Brest to the relegation playoff spot. Mark says, thanks for having me on, man. I'm so proud of the team. Great to have you on, Mark. Hopefully, we can see you again soon at GNA TV. Great through the comments the whole time, and it was great to have your voice on there. You put yourself forward very well. I congratulate Lille as a Besiktas supporter. I've noticed that, Kadir. Is there a lot of Turkish people supporting Lille tonight? I saw a lot of people from Turkey in the replies of Lille's tweets. Can you let me know if that's like a big thing that's happened in Turkey tonight? Do you think Wales will go through to the group stage of the Euros? No. Oh, no. You mean the knockout stages? No. Short prediction, bit of side tangent. I think Wales have had the worst preparation for an international sporting tournament in history. Again, I'll write about that in the TMF. I know I'll obviously tell you guys much more about it for free, but in coming time. But it's been crazy. And it looks like there's a big amount of love for a potential Euros watch along, which we've just put out. Guys, if you want to see that, let us know. We've got JB and Jay. You've been here throughout the stream. What's your thoughts been, mate?
Yeah, congratulations to Lille. It was a fantastic achievement to win the French title. After PSG have dominated for so many years, it's quite nice to see another team win the title for a change. I've noticed this season, all over Europe, so many different teams have won the domestic title, because in Serie A, Inter won, in La Liga, Atletico Madrid won, in Scotland, obviously Rangers won as well.
I don't think of it like
now
that,
in France, Lille have won, so it's really good. It's a great achievement, and I think for some of the players in the team, it's just going to really boost their CVs, and it's going to look really good to have such a major honor. To win a domestic title is a fantastic achievement, and even if they don't win it again, it's always good to win it at least once, in their careers.
Exactly. It's just such a memorable moment, right?
Yeah, exactly. I'm just hoping that Manchester United can win the Europa League final on Wednesday against Villarreal. It's a huge game. It's a European final. Anything can happen, but I do hope that Man United will win it. We won the Europa League in 2017. It was a long time ago. I'm hoping that we can win the trophy again. But I do hope that Man United we stay in the Champions League now in the future. I don't ever want to be in the Europa League again. It's quite exhausting, actually. Yeah.
I get exactly what you mean, mate. Right, well, thank you for coming on, mate, and thanks
cheers,
for saying
mate.
your piece.
Thanks.
Oh, can't wait to speak to you again soon. Cheers, mate.
Yeah, bye.
Right, please subscribe, guys, if you'd like to see more watch-alongs of Alex. Please do, because there's been a lot of new people in the chat. We really love the fact you've all joined us here. As I'm keeping it going for the minute. The BT Sport broadcast is down to quarter past. Guys, let me know if you want me to keep going for that length, because maybe the title lift will come at that point. But just let me know then. If it drops to 3 viewers, maybe I'll cut it off out of embarrassment. But we've got 20 people here, so guys, in the meantime, keep getting your questions in. You can keep coming in. The link is still in the chat, so you've scrolled up a little bit, you'll be able to see the link, and you can come in and have your say. Just in general, what's that? Online says Phil certain who Euro expert Euro watch alongs England. I want to get different people word every time, Alfie, but you'll definitely be one of the people coming on. I can assure you of that. Diddy says, "Come on, you Irons." I'm going to imagine that is. Thank you indeed. Do a big fans of West Ham, who are my local team. Interestingly enough, so I really should support them, but I don't support Lille. For tonight, at midnight tonight, I'll go back to being a cold-hearted neutral who laughs at people. Laughs at people getting emotionally involved, as if I haven't been screaming my head off all night. I could definitely tell BT Sport trying to kill some time waiting for the celebrations to kick off with Lille. But we're just waiting to see if anything happens there. But as we said, Lille have won Ligue 1, 1 point ahead of PSG, and them two and Monaco have qualified for the Champions League. We can also see that Brest have been put in the relegation playoff spot, so they'll have to battle for survival of the win-off of the Ligue 2 playoff spot, which I think might go to Toulouse, who could be coming back. West Ham Online is in. Alfie, good to have you in again. Thoughts after the game?
Third time in the night. Done one at the middle, start of the game, middle of the game, end of the game now. As I said, perfect. Lille win the league. West Ham get top 6. Couldn't be much better. I really didn't want to see PSG win it again. And the performance from Lille was decent enough. I don't think it's the best they've played this season. In terms of overall performance, I thought at times, especially at the end, a little bit nervy, but I don't think they'll be too bothered.
Yeah, I get you totally. And in fact, the thing is, you did at the start of the stream, you did say it should be a win, and then in the middle of the stream, you said it's calm down, it's going to be a win, it's all good. So you were spot on with that.
Yeah, I was always confident. As I said, you can't underestimate Lille's defensive structure, and when I saw it was 2-0, I immediately thought that Lille were going to win, because even though that late goal occurred, for the most part, they didn't really test Magnan that much. You know, there was that one effort in the second half, which I saw you going crazy about, that they tested Magnan from. But apart from that, let's be honest, it was a comfortable night. If it was just an average middle of the season league game, we'd be sitting here saying it was a comfortable night for Lille. Yes, they didn't dominate the possession like they have at times this season, and I've seen them play better. But I think, once again, as I said, I don't think the Lille fans would give a toss if they had 1% possession tonight. The win was what they wanted.
Exactly, mate. Exactly. Yeah, you very well said it there. I was going to ask any final words, but I feel like you've summed it up perfectly. But is there any other final word?
Yeah. Declan Rice is England's second most important player.
And you can find out about that on the Eurowatch podcast. That was a very smooth plug, Alfie. Thank you very much. And thanks for coming on again.
Thank you. Yeah, see you later.
Bye-bye. Right. We're just keeping an eye on it. It looks like the players, they're still on the pitch. They're getting ready to do it. You know what? We've got 7 minutes. We might as well stick around. 40 people still here. Appreciate that after the game. Didn't expect those numbers, so thank you very much. The Lille website seems to be crashing, does it, Joey? That's crazy. Well, it is a big night. Yeah, Hazard won it in 2011 with Lille, so that is the big thing as well. Yeah, we're going to stick around for 5 minutes just to see if they do lift the title, and then we'll end it there. But wow, big stream tonight. Appreciate the numbers. It looks like the promoting, the ruthless, relentless promoting on my side's paid off. You must have hated me on Twitter, guys, but well, it paid off, and I think you guys are happy you came in to tune in for it. Hoping they get the trophy out in a minute, just because I feel like you want to see my live reaction to that. Might get emotional. You never know. Never know, indeed. But DD says, yeah, it was literally 1 point. Let's just get this table up now, in fact, actually, because it was a crazy night. And this is the Ligue 1 table, just for the people who aren't aware. I'm just going to zoom in onto it now, share the screen. Bear with, guys, bear with. 20 people still in right now. Thank you very much. So this is the Ligue 1 table. The Ligue 1 table is here. Zooming in. Lille win on 83 points. 1 point ahead of PSG. Just one. Them and Monaco have qualified for the Champions League. Lyon and Marseille down into the Europa League. Look at that big points difference. It was a huge race here. Massive. And then down here, Nantes go down into the relegation spot. Apologies, I've said Brest earlier. It's actually Nantes. They've gone down into it. Brest survived by 1 point. What a season in Ligue 1, though. It's been great to watch. You will be watching it again next season. If it's this exciting, good God, the TV revenue will be insane. Just going to head back to the game. We've still got the comments coming in. We've got Hallie Kaplak saying, Burak Yilmaz, indeed. It's got a lot of hockey on my thing at the moment, but it's still live league and football, so we're just gonna keep with that. But yes, Burak Yilmaz, what a hero, man! What a hero! Did this as 83 points, Lille 82 points, Paris. What a joke indeed! What a joke! Still so many people watching at the moment. I really appreciate it, guys. Really appreciate it. Yilmaz the god. Yilmaz the absolute god. I'm sticking with BT Sport 1. Is this hockey being played? I think it is. Right. I don't know what's happening. Maybe we'll see the title be lifted at another time. I don't think I'm going to be able to see it tonight, sadly. But thank you very much for joining us, people. Massively, massively appreciated it. It's just been crazy. I'm glad we got to capture this moment. What a season. What a season. And this will probably be the most emotional you'll see me for at least a couple of years. Unless, I don't know, again, West Ham or Fulham go and win the Premier League next year. But, blimey, what a year. What a time. Thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in. We massively appreciate it. And going to end it there. Thank you very much, guys. And bye-bye.
VIP, still key, like bando bitch, oh please, yeah. Brand new whip, no keys, yeah.